pretty much knew it was going to be a short one anyway. So, yeah,
We live.
we live. I'm going to give everybody a chance to get in here and then we'll start.
Yeah, we're gonna give y'all a chance to get that notification, especially those that's watching us back on a replay. What's good?
I love going to Bridges Discord
Bro, the Discord
randomly and going to confessions.
is unintentionally funny, bro.
It's like, damn, yeah, I really want us to know this, huh?
Bridge, like, I don't even be using my Discord like I was before. Y'all still
Still live. Still live.
I'm like, this
Always.
goes to show you that Bridge After Dark, you just had to be there for the Bridge After Dark streams.
Look, I think one day we should just read some of the stuff we found on confessions.
That should be a segment for Bridge. Let me tell y'all some of the stuff
Bridges Confessions.
I have a folder on Discord for just y'all. For like, I got Pinky, you, Bridge, and then TMP. I got all y'all in one folder. I'm like, yep. When I see the little red number change, I'm like, uh-oh.
Yeah, I got everything situated like that. Like I got certain companies in one folder. Facts. I got all of us in one.
It's easier to kind of manage. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Facts.
Let me put that in there. Put that in there.
The baddies. And then I just mess it up. I text in the chat as mine. I put my name on it. I ain't gotta hide.
Like, you know, it is what it is.
I can't go back with these conditions, bro.
But there we go. All right, okay, cool. That's cleaned up. Yeah, I'm talking to Bridge about that and just be like, just have a segment called Bridges Confessions.
Bridges, I'll drop some in the anonymous box.
Just be like, go ahead and go to Bridges Discord, drop some confessions, and maybe we'll pick yours.
Bro, what kind of week you had, bro? We made it to Friday. You know, happy Friday.
Yeah, finally.
You look like I mean, I don't want to,
it's been slow.
Your answer, but it seemed like I won't say you had a long week, but I could tell you happy we made it to Friday.
Yeah, it's been long. It's been long unintentionally though. Like I was off Friday because of my birthday.
All right, happy belated birthday.
Yes.
For those that didn't know, Green, had another trip around the sun. That's another blessing as well.
And shout out to Bridge. Her birthday was Wednesday.
Shout out to Bridge, another trip around the sun. So Green just kind of beat a little bit. He made the rotation first.
Just one more. Who else birthday was this week? King AJ birthday was this week.
Shout out to AJ.
It was
What's
a couple
up with all
people.
these May birthdays?
Bruh, like we was talking about the other day, you'd be surprised how many people are just between like the last week of April and like this Taurus season.
Yep, the Taurus season. My daughter was the last day of April.
Yep.
So what was going on in what's that? What was going on in August? What was everybody parents doing in August?
Apparently, we know what they were doing.
It's like August, between August and Labor Day. What was y'all doing?
Because usually it's like everybody has their kids like in the summer because they were conceived in like December
during the winter season.
Yeah, when you couldn't go out. But apparently it was too hot for people to go out, so they just stayed in the house.
It's too hot for all that. Come on.
Hey, look.
Last summer was bad. I know they were saying that this summer shouldn't be as bad. They said the water's a little cooler than it was around this time last year. Yeah, I just don't feel that yet. It feels very hot. I get what they're saying, and I would like to trust our scientists and our meteorologists, but the humidity ain't adding up to what they're reporting.
And we ain't got enough scientists anymore since they got rid of them. So
yeah, we have Alexa and Siri.
Yeah.
And one developer instead of multiple meteorologists. It's getting spooky, bro. It's gonna be spooky.
I told my wife, like, I was like, this summer's gonna be very boring because I'm gonna stay my ass in the house. Like, it's
know
been
what?
like go to work
People
and come
say that
home.
that's boring, but the thing is, boring saves money. Your bank account will appreciate you being
Mhm.
a what they call it, a hermit. You know,
Yeah,
a house body, as they say. You know,
it saves
there's nothing wrong with being in the house with your loved ones.
money and it saves lives.
That's also true. You know, I know sometimes trouble come looking for you, you don't be looking for it, but the percentage is lower than you being outside.
Yes.
As the YN say, I'm outside.
Yeah, nah, I'm
I ain't
cool.
outside, I'm in my house.
They talking about having a multi-billion-dollar parade.
That's it. I'm good on that. Oh,
Nah.
Bridge.
She didn't change the logo. Did you change the logo?
Is it working? Is it working?
Yeah,
Yo,
it is.
Bridge.
Yeah.
Bridge is here.
No camera though today. Sorry, y'all.
Bridge,
That's
the
fine.
fact
That's
that
fine.
you're here is good enough for me and Bridge.
Everybody, you can hear me. All right.
Yes, yes. The champ is here.
Not really. Y'all crazy. Okay.
Hey, look.
Bridge's confessions.
Oh
Segment.
Lord, y'all want to go through my confessions segment?
We said that should be a segment called Bridges
Oh my
Confessions.
God.
You just read like 3 or 4 of them. You know.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta get more back active on the Discord so that everything could be back on and popping and everybody get back comfortable with using
That's
it.
what me and Green was saying, no Bridge. Just the
Yeah.
fact that you hadn't been active, but your Discord is still popping. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Not all the time. Not all the time. We calm down a lot.
People still talking in there,
I know they
especially the
do.
confessions.
And that's what I was telling him. I was like, that shows how powerful Bridge After Dark was. You just had to be. You just had to be there.
Not you just had to be there. Like
You
it
just had to be there.
an era in time. I'm really trying to get my life back to where I can actually. It doesn't have to be, but it is. You know.
Look, you gotta do what you gotta do, Bridge. You ain't gotta explain nothing to us. You gotta do we would appreciate a Bridge stream, but look, you got other priorities. We understand.
I know. Life be life.
We just miss you, Bridge. Dang.
I do too. I miss it too.
We just won't hang out with you.
We had some good times.
You know, we know them babies they ain't getting no younger.
No, I'm about, they about ready to move out. No, I'm just kidding. They on their way up out of here,
That's what's up.
Look.
Let me pull up.
Popped in there.
Sure everything is up.
Yeah, I just did that too. Damn. Okay, the stream got quality. Stream.
Quality.
Let's see what we're talking about today.
Let me post everything. Well, I already posted everything.
Yeah, I got to get back on top of that too. I've been really episodes. Real Ones Gaming.
Episode 7.
Yeah, we just in the.
Oh wait, no, I'm sorry. Episode 8.
Yes. I'm letting everybody know we live down in the Discords and stuff.
Yeah, we live.
We outside.
Inside, outside. Is it nice there, y'all? Where y'all at?
Huh? We got severe thunderstorms
down here.
Yeah, not here. We got.
What was crazy was last week. It was like a nice, almost felt like a pre-fall breeze that we got. Like it was very nice. And then all of a sudden, I don't know what happened between last week and this week. It was like summer's right around the corner. Humidity, mosquitoes.
It's about to smack y'all in the face.
Here you go. We can't have nice things.
We had a tornado warning and watch last night.
Oh damn.
Tornado warning? No tornadoes though, right?
No.
Okay,
just
on the lookout for
what they call it, severe thunderstorms.
Yeah, that's what we had today.
Yeah, it was over with though. I think
that's what I got right now.
Y'all gotta be careful now. Like my grandma said, be careful out there now.
It lasted a couple hours and that was it. It was like ripping and running. Yeah, all that
ripping and running. Green and them out there. I told them to come inside.
Ripping and running.
We
I like carrying on. Did she say that?
All that
Like carrying on.
He could have got that stuff when he got off of work. You know the old folk, they'll snitch on you now.
Hey, look.
I tried to tell him.
No, we got I got home from seeing my dad because he had a surgery this week.
Okay.
And
is he doing all right or okay?
He good.
Shout out to Papa Green.
Yeah. He I got home and it was hot. It was like 89 for no.
Oh, yeah, I thought it was usually cooler by y'all.
In
your area, of the country.
Normally it's cooler than like other places, but today it was hot. It got hot really quick. This morning it was only like maybe the highest was 71, but then all of a sudden around about 3 or 4, it shot up to 89, and then straight thunderstorms since.
It had me at 71.
Yeah, we think it got up to about 82 here today. And that's after the storm. Like it's supposed to be cool.
It's always cold by bridge.
No, we middle of May, it usually warms up. It seems like whatever weather device they're using nowadays, because let me put on my tinfoil hat. Whatever weather device they're using,
tinfoil hat.
It seems like they turned summer on right on Memorial Day here. I don't know if that's anywhere else, but here in Michigan, especially in my area, it seems like it is immediately summer as soon as Memorial Day hits. And I don't mean like people in a summer mind frame or nothing. I'm literally talking about the weather, because I haven't had a warm birthday in a long time, years. But for some reason, it's been warm-ish here. We've been getting warm days. Yeah. We've gotten up to in the 80s a couple times, including today. We had the thunderstorms last night, which what I thought it would have cooled down. But no, it got warm after that, because it wasn't it wasn't hot yesterday at all, but probably in the 70s. But yeah, today it was like 82, something like that.
Well,
we got fans on.
All right. Well, let's get started. Let's get on a roll. Yeah. Let's we'll be right back in give it some seconds.
All right.
Yeah.
It's gonna smell like a gaming convention.
They can
a local convention.
It's gonna. Nah, but that's fine.
Dare you disrespect Nikki like that?
Wait a minute, no, not Nikki. Nikki was fine because she had on the black bra. No, she was hot. No,
you talking about Fifi?
I'm talking about the other one. Yeah, she things. She came from Grove Street for real.
Yeah. Welcome to the show. If you knew, now you know. The Real Ones Gaming, where we always got the flow. Welcome to the show. If you knew, now you know. The Real Ones Gaming, where we always got the flow. And we the ones they hate to love. You the ones we hate to dub. If you ain't in the inner circle, tell me why you showing up. And if you think that it's a game, if you think that we the same, let me put it plain. You ain't with the gang, and I mean green, pinky, red, and zig. And if you didn't know, we about to blast your crib, and we them real ones. Oh yes, we them real ones. Oh yes, we them real ones. Yes.
What's up? Happy Friday, everybody.
A real one I am.
Word. Put your ones up.
Put your ones up, everybody, in the sky. No, just
What's
we should do a live show like the Hot Podcast doing now.
Oh, that relationship one that be going to stadiums and auditoriums and stuff.
What is it?
Yeah.
Conversation.
Tonight's conversations or something.
Conversations. Yeah, they had a lot of drama going on.
Yeah, I heard.
Yeah.
I mean, we could do like
I
next
thought they
time.
canceled though.
You know.
No, I think they still going. I think.
Yeah, because it was something like maybe they just got new people and that's why they're continuing to go. Because
they usually
left,
have
right?
they have a rotation of people anyway. But
Okay. A little rotation.
Yeah, they had a lot of drama going on at the. What's her name? Not B. Her name's not B. Simone. It's
Keita
Rose. Keita.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Keita had a lot going on with what she kept calling him Mojojo.
Mojojo.
Oh no, not the that's the Powerpuff Girls villain. That's crazy work. They call somebody that?
She did.
Yeah.
She was calling the head guy. Was it Ace?
He got a
Yeah.
He got like a long forehead or something, like the hat Mojo was.
I
That's
don't know
crazy
why
work.
she kept calling him, but she literally had a whole foot. Like once she left the show, she did a full series on her Instagram and she posted on Facebook as well. All her social media. She had like a 16-part episodes. Like she put up every day about how it started, how the things ended, how things got crazy. She just aired it all out. Mojo. That's what she kept calling them.
If I can get a clean,
yes,
yeah.
She was roasting them.
If I can get a good clean sound clip of her saying that, I will add it to the rotation.
Go on her Instagram. They on there. I'm hoping she didn't take them down, but they got to be on her Instagram.
They're like, you know what?
Instant sound effects on my Steam Deck.
You know what? I'm sorry.
Look, there's been so much going on this week.
Like
let's
what?
get into.
All right.
Well, first Gingers got invited to the cookout, then they got immediately kicked out of the cookout. we got people who just black fatigue that don't know what black fatigue means, and it's like black fatigue. Man, we got exhaustion. What do you mean?
Not fatigue.
I seen a video of this black woman beating the mess out of this white lady because of her white exhaustion.
Good for you.
That's what everybody was saying in the comments.
Good for you. I don't condone it, but it sounds like she was defending herself in the appropriate manner.
Actually, because the white lady threw like a tin, looked like a trash can, something at her face. Yeah, threw something at her, hit her in the face with it, and she's like, "I told you, leave me alone. I told you.
Leave people alone."
So we ain't learned nothing from the Montgomery, Alabama fight. We ain't learned nothing.
From the
from the chair,
from the
annual chair fest.
The chair shot her around the world.
And add in today what happened recently, the plantation burning.
Oh yeah. That was God's work right there. He's like,
everybody. The comments are hilarious.
They had like 10 inmates escape from prison down here in New Orleans.
Oh Jesus!
It's like it went viral on like Instagram and Twitter. So
I didn't see that one.
They gone.
Like Green say, that's why I'm staying inside.
Yep. Yeah. Because if you're smart, you're not still in the States. Leave. Just close enough to Mexico.
For those of you that can.
Just go. Just ain't nothing here for you, bro.
Nah, not at all.
Cause that ain't it. Once they catch you,
it's over with. You done.
It's a wrap.
Yeah, you ain't never getting out.
It's over with.
I only had 60 days in prison. Well, now you got 60 years.
And some of them was like, man, I had like 30 days left. You're like,
ain't no way.
Hey,
if I got 30 days left, I ain't trying to leave. I ain't going nowhere. 30 days.
Y'all heard about the and I'm only saying this because this is how they described him. The Indian man who was falsely put in jail for 42 days for a false accusation that they had the truth on recording and still had him locked up for 42 days.
What state? It's a southern state.
Florida? No, I'm just kidding.
No, exactly. Thank
was-
you, Bridge. A southern state.
It probably
Um,
was.
One of the Gulf states. Anywhere between Texas and Florida.
I could tell you right now, 42 days. This was hold on, let me put this in here because they're not gonna give me the right one. Apparently, this thing happens all the time in this country.
Bro, like 8 other stories popped up. No, not that one. Not that one.
Here we go. His name is Mahendra Patel. He was in the U.S. jail for 43 days. This was in. I will just read the article. It says the 56-year-old Indian American engineer who was arrested on charges of attempted kidnapping has spent 43 days behind bar. As his bail hearing is was set for Tuesday. He's now out, but he was charged without any evidence, and they found the surveillance tape. This was in Georgia. It was in a Georgia Walmart.
I was close. It's not a Gulf state, but it's close. It's the South.
Down there.
A woman by the name of Caroline Miller and her 2-year-old son. Oh, damn. They said the 2-year-old son did it too? Damn. A Caroline Miller accused Patel of assaulting and attempting to kidnap the child at a Walmart store. A grand jury indicted Patel and sent him to Georgia's Cobb County Jail without bond.
That's crazy.
It wasn't until his lawyer actually released the video showing that there was no struggle. And in fact, she helped him find the medicine. He came back and politely thanked her and then walked out, talked to an employee on his way out, and left with no problem.
So she helped him find something in the store. He said, thank you. And then she said that
she turned around and he tried to kidnap her son.
That's what she said.
That's
but when
crazy.
they looked at the video,
we just talking.
There was none of that.
That's how quick it is for a guy to get thrown. Just allegations.
So they don't do it to just us, huh? They do it to them too, huh?
And from what I heard, this isn't her first time doing it. Like she had did it before. He spent 43 days. Any man of color, any type of color, knows 43 days in jail.
You don't know what
you
encountered. You don't know what he encountered in there
at all. They had that man in the courtroom chained, hands, feet, ankles, everything, in an orange jumpsuit.
Because he didn't do nothing. Probably lost his job, everything.
That's why we trying to say.
Engineer.
Y'all stay y'all asses out this country, man.
So like Green said,
quit coming here.
Hey, go ahead, just drop the groceries off at my doorstep.
He probably been here, bro. I'm just saying.
You can't even ask. Hey, what are y'all? Where did you get that? Those crackers look nice. Where'd you?
Don't ask nothing.
That's crazy.
He touched me. What?
Look,
I didn't.
If they ain't got an inkling of melanin in their system,
yeah, bro,
just keep it moving. Don't even worry about
noodles from. I like those.
Who
he trying to holler at me?
He tried to beat me with spaghetti noodles. Arrest him.
Then all of a sudden you getting jumped on. And how many Key and Peele, how many skits you seen of this?
He assaulted me.
The wild part is that I'm not mad at the fact, even though I am kind of mad at it, I'm not mad at the fact that she falsely accused him. Fuck all that. Because that's not the wildest part of the story. The wildest part of the story is that this was inside of a Walmart with plenty of security cameras. And instead of the police looking at the security cameras to verify the story,
they just took her word.
This man was already home. This man was home. He had been home for 2 days after the incident, and they pulled. That means they saw his face, so they had to use something to verify his face.
Yeah.
So you saw the cameras.
They did see the cameras. They did.
So you saw he didn't do it.
But why?
And you still arrested him for 43 3 days.
And this is what I'm talking about. Like when people falsely accuse people, why don't I never hear of the falsely accuser get any kind of in some cases I still see sympathy get thrown. Well, she's going through a tough time. She lied.
Look,
they don't get
she
nothing.
Was in while he was in jail and before they found out about the video, she was doing interviews where she was like, it's just so traumatizing that he would do such a ma'am, you know you lying. You doing full interviews?
Doing interviews, adding to the lie, and you get to still sleep in your house at night after the truth gets revealed.
Wow. Hey, look, if I was him, I'd be suing. I'm suing everybody.
I'm sure he is. He better be. He better be suing her ass. He better be suing
her, the judicial, the county,
whole household, everything.
I'm suing the child too.
Yep.
Oh,
everybody's paying.
Because why you convince your baby to lie on me like that?
Look,
and my job that just cut me, that y'all getting it too.
Like for real, like it messed with that man livelihood.
You ain't want to wait until.
That's what I said. Like y'all, I be like I work with a lot of international students and of color too, and they be talking about staying here after graduation. I said, don't stay here. Get up out of here.
Go back home.
Go home. I know you probably don't want to be at home. You don't like home. Get up out of here now.
It's better home. Trust me. Just trust me. It's better home.
Okay, wait 8 years.
Yeah,
you'll be fine.
You keep talking. Pay attention to the folks of color when we tell you.
Yeah, just
get on up out of here.
Because we wish we could just get up and leave. Trust me.
Yeah, come in, get your education, do what you gotta do.
Don't stay here. One of my students told me he was going back home. I said, praise whoever you believe in. Thank the Lord.
Not
because he's from India, so he's not Christian. He's Hindi.
No,
I said, praise.
My boss is from India, and he tells me all the time, like, they're living. He said, like, it doesn't look like what I'm about to explain, but he's like, it's really like that. Like, they have maids who come to clean their house, people who bring the groceries to them, cooks that brings the stuff to them. He was like, he's like, that's like a normal thing there.
Yeah. I'm like, and y'all
here is like, I'm over here working my butt off.
And
I still got to get up and go get my groceries.
Yeah, that's what I'm telling you. Y'all go home. Don't stay here.
I'm like, y'all making it sound like paradise in these other places. Right. Like every other country's paradise compared to here. Like,
yeah, but they still and we'll get on topic, y'all. But they still
No, I like these kind of conversations.
They still push the narrative of like America, well, North America is the United States. Excuse me, not North America. The United States is like the city of gold, and it's like the streets are paved with gold. Everything is very much like what you would think back when they were pushing in the 50s and 60s and making it seem like, white picket fence, everything is great and everything. Hold on.
I mean, I think America is the background of everything that's great, but the talent behind everything that so it's kind of like, if you look at entertainment is like all across the world. We just find the best entertainment and we just produce it. However, what makes it so famous is really the background people. And that's where America comes in, we're great at doing the background stuff. Yeah. However, you can go to any other country and be the talent and prosper.
Right.
Japan is a great example. Japan is well known for their technology, but no one ever looks at them as an economic force like they do America. But America is horrible at technology.
Yeah.
And we get our technology from everywhere else.
Well, according to the students, they come here for the advanced education, which is crazy because we are not one of the smarter countries. Our education is not, because a couple of them was like, okay, the math that we're doing, he was like, I was doing this stuff in like I don't know how they do the grading system, but he says something like 8th grade, 8th, 9th grade, the college math.
Like calculus.
Yes,
Yeah.
like actual
Yeah.
like statistics and all that kind of stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
It's college math, but he was saying like everything is really easy.
Well, they get a lot of especially if they come from overseas, they get all kind of grants and scholarships and benefits.
Yeah.
Well, our higher education, like college, is okay. I won't say great, but it's okay. But the problem is that our college education is more geared towards international students rather than students from America. Yeah. Because like students here, we do horrible in colleges in America. But international students do amazing.
Yeah. That's
they come over here and they're valedictorian. They get what they call them, magna cum laude, summa cum. They get all the honors and stuff you be seeing at these graduates. You be like, dang.
That's one of the reasons why they come here too. Because they was telling me too that there's more options in the programs too. Because they were like, well, the programs
That's fair.
they have at home, they don't have that there. Because I like to ask. I want to know, like, what brings you here? Like, what have you been paying attention to, like our politics and things like that? Like, what makes you want to come here? And they're not really quite worried about the politics.
They don't really care about all that.
Yeah, they don't. They are here for the education. They're here for the money. That's the one thing all of them say. We come here for the money.
That's
it. Come here to get y'all money. We're gonna open up a store on y'all street, on y'all block.
They're most of them are computer science, computer engineering majors. They're here to get their masters or nursing is what I came across too.
They live here a couple years and then they dip.
At these kids,
they come in with a plan, is what I heard, and a goal.
Yeah, they come here with a plan. They come here. They're going to school. They're going to stay long enough to pay their loans because a lot of them are on like loan systems and stuff like that. They're coming to pay their loans off. They stay here to pay that off. They work. They're going to make as much money as they can. Either they stay or they don't. A lot of times they end up staying. They don't want to go home. And I think that's crazy to me. But they was like, it's because, it's simple things that are so much more available.
We take advantage of.
Yeah.
Oh, no, not take advantage of, but take for granted.
Exactly.
I don't think it's for granted. I just think we're raised that. So there's certain things in the system that's just not made for American students. It's
you don't
stuff
think we
that
take some things for granted as Americans?
Yes, we do. That's
how I put it.
That's why
if you're a certain color, yes. If you're a person of color, it's not that you take it of a person of color or black. I don't believe that we take it under as an advantage. I think that we're already from the start not given the proper tools to get to that point that we can even take it for granted or not. Our education system is piss poor, and they continuously degrade it more and more and more to the point where when they say stuff like, well, we just let people out of this country come here and take our jobs. Yeah, because you set it up that way.
Yeah.
Kids got books from the 80s still in schools today. How you learn from that? You trying to take certain information away as if the rest of the world don't remember that information. Y'all trying to take certain parts of history away as if the rest of the world don't remember that stuff. And it's like weird to me. Like, I understand, like, okay, you feel a certain type of way because maybe your ancestors did some stupid stuff and you just don't want to take it for granted. But the old saying says, if it don't apply, let it fly. If you didn't do it, why are you worried about it?
Yeah.
Like when they ask us about reparations, like I don't know why regular citizens who happen to be Caucasian are even having the conversation on whether or not black people deserve reparations.
Because that's their tax dollars. It's
not coming from y'all.
No. But they think so. See, that's the thing. They come from a mindset of elitism. If that's the word.
Weird.
They are elitists. Okay.
See, it's not for you to understand.
I don't care if they're freaking trailer park trash. I don't know if we can still use that term. But I don't care if they're lowest of the low. I don't care if they're poorer than us, dirtier than us, whatever. Right. They still think that their skin color is what makes them more superior than us. They have an elitist attitude. I work I work blue collar, maybe lower than blue collar. I'm in labor, right? I'm working in the labor force. The way these people are so like above and beyond themselves.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, you are cooking in a college cafeteria, ma'am. Take the Trump pin off your hat. Yes. She's walking around with the Trump pin on her hat.
At a college?
She don't even look white. She look Italian because I'm tired of y'all saying white Italians are white people. They are not.
Now where's cooking now?
They are not really. You know.
Close enough.
I see what you mean. Like,
yeah, things have changed. Things have changed with them. You know, they have assimilated along with the Jews. But anyway, let me not. But yeah, walking around. They let her have it too. And so if they let her have it, then where are their mindsets at with that as well? You know, got her little Trump calendar up at her workstation, you know, where she cooks. She's just a cook. You know, been there.
Yeah, because when people was having that Black Lives Matter, it was like, take that down.
Guess what I do? I make sure I walk in to this university, this PWI, even though it's a small one, because I live in a small area. I walk in this PWI wearing my support Black colleges hoodie every day.
As you should.
Every day.
People got to realize, like,
y'all need to see this.
Y'all over here, you know, and we'll get on topics.
No, this is stuff that I think people should be, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you know, people.
I kind of like these kind of conversations.
No, it's hey,
look.
I mean, but this is one of those things. We are the real ones. This is real.
Yeah.
You know,
we know it's off of gaming, but still, yeah.
And it also goes into a couple of our topics actually, because like you're going into this whole situation of, you know, we got to worry about this for the next 4 years. However, that man's trying to make you lose your job. He wants to get rid of some of these colleges, and that probably is one of the colleges he wants to get rid of. So while you over there caping, for the orange man,
even though if it's a small university, it's a university, but it's a small one. It's like I think 8,000 students. You know, 8,000 people, I think, total. So it's like students, staff, faculty. 8,000. That's nothing for a damn university. That's nothing to get rid of.
That man is trying to take down Harvard.
Yeah.
And if he feels like bold enough to try to take on Harvard,
that is one of our most esteemed elite Ivy Leagues.
I went to Harvard.
One of the best universities in our country, probably in the world, one of the best ones.
They always say there's no such thing as a homeless Harvard graduate. So,
and I'm like, what? Harvard, y'all?
Dang, I can't have Harvard. That's cool.
He's got.
So believe me, where I work at, he'll thump it with his finger, like, you know, fuck that. You know, like.
Look, the person in charge of education in this country is somebody who got stone cold stunned by Steve Austin himself. I don't care. Okay, so like that's to show you the person that is currently in charge of education in the system has been called all sorts of names and has been smacked by her own daughter on live TV. I can't take somebody seriously. All right. That shows you how much that this country cares about the education system. The person who's in charge of the education system, she nor her children nor her grandchildren has ever seen a public school system. That's how much they give a damn about the public school system in this country.
Ridiculous. Completely ridiculous.
So I'm not worried about that. And then like the race things that are going on, like for instance, Ironheart. Trailer just dropped.
Didn't even give it time to breathe.
Already has 50% more dislikes than they have likes. Just because people is like, oh, we don't want, why do you got a race swap? It's like, yo, y'all realize
doesn't matter.
This is based off of a comic book?
A fictional character.
Like, it's literally a comic book. Like it's part of the comics. Like this is
Mhm.
you want comic book accuracy. Y'all complain about Superman not being accurate because it's too colorful, and you want to go back to the way James who did the last Super, was it James Gunn? No, Snyder.
The Snyder cut. The Snyder.
Yeah, y'all want to go back to that,
Mhm.
and all of y'all want comic book accuracy.
So they said,
And
okay,
that-
well, they want comic book accuracy. They took note of that. Okay.
Let's do Riri. We've been talking about her for years now. Wakanda Forever came out, what, 2-3 years ago?
Yes.
Mhm.
So now we finally getting the show. And y'all talking about why they got a race swap. It's not a race swap.
They did that.
Ironheart has always been a black woman.
Always.
Yes.
Always.
Literally.
Don't know what to tell you.
Mhm.
But they're not even talking about how Iron Man was supposed to be her mentor. The show ain't come out yet.
We don't know what
Absolutely.
we don't know what's gonna happen. Let it play out. I know.
Yeah.
I agree.
Let's wait for it. Let's
It's
just see.
it's
what
a show,
happens.
right? Show on Disney Plus. It's a whole
Yeah.
show. It's not a movie, you know.
Could have been a nice little 10
comes up-
episode little
yeah.
thing, and
Yeah.
you know,
Maybe it leads up to that or something. Like calm
Relax.
down.
Relax.
they don't realize they be messing up people's bags doing this. So now Disney might be like,
Well, that's the point. That's why they do it. That's why they don't want us on TV in media. They want it to be like it was in the 50s, or just let them have their shows. This is not our show. This
So
is
BD.
Disney. This is Marvel. This is not our stuff. Now we're
No,
dipping our toe
I'm gonna
in
fight
their
against
stuff.
that part.
No, but that's what they're thinking. That's not what I'm saying. That's not
But
true.
it's wrong.
But I'm sure that they're thinking this is
No, that's what
Because
they- that's what
technically
they- that's what they-
speaking,
yeah. Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna hurt a
Now-
lot of people's feelings.
now you're
Marvel
swimming
is
in the
actually
white
for
pool.
us.
Yeah, but they don't believe that because now they've let the black
wanna hear that,
swim in the
Green.
white pool. You understand?
If
Yep,
y'all
that's
really
what
want to
they
get into the comic book, Marvel has always been for us.
Yeah, but listen, they don't know that because they think everything is for them.
Some of y'all need to
That's
stop
why I
tripping.
said.
Yeah.
That's why I said it. Everything belongs to them. Elitists. They are
mean-
entitled.
But the other part I don't get is that they have shows that are predominantly white,
Yes, plenty of them.
but y'all don't support them.
That's most of me.
And I think that's the biggest thing we say. Like, it's a lot of times that we like for instance, we had a couple weeks ago the guy that was
Yeah,
talking
right
about
here.
sinners,
Mm-hmm.
which is kind of like you have a whole bunch of stuff that is great representation for other cultures, but y'all don't support it that well. Here's one where it's just happens to be about a black woman, and it has an amazing black woman cast,
Mm-hmm.
and it's probably going to be really good and do numbers.
Yeah.
And
I'm
your
alright.
only thing is like, oh, well, what about Iron Lad? When have they said? Another thing that's going to hurt a lot of people's feelings.
Let them build.
But let's be honest with that. The same people who have a problem with Ironheart, do you really want Iron Lad? Because if you have a problem with her being black, I hate to tell you, but if we're gonna stick with MCU, Iron Lad is gonna have to be black. Because last time I checked, Iron Lad was a variant of Kang, and the man who's playing Kang is
Is
Jonathan Majors.
And
Yeah.
he teetering.
Are they gonna bring them back, y'all?
Then he working on it.
I
He's
heard.
already in what's Doom?
Doom.
Is it Doomsday? Yeah, I think it's Doomsday he's supposed to be in. So he's already
Like it's
in
a
Doomsday.
flashback.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So
Alright.
hopefully because they were supposed to do something with him after the other one, right? It was
Yeah,
supposed to
the
be, like,
rumor
multiple
is
Kings
it was supposed to be a
and
whole movie. It's supposed to be King's Dynasty, but they
King's
cut it
Dynasty.
when
Yeah.
when
That's
he
when
got
we
that little yeah.
I got you.
yeah.
Understood.
Mhm.
But this one is supposed to be Doom actually kills the King Dynasty, so that's
Yeah.
his role.
Yeah.
But there's
Okay.
still possibility that maybe some Kang survived.
You know, they got
And
the
maybe they
multiverse.
come around later and he becomes Iron Lad. Who knows?
That's how you can always rewrite stuff. They got the multiverse. Well, this is a different universe.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
thing, So we can,
Yeah. Miles Morales.
Killmonger could come back. It's a different universe.
Killmonger could come back. Yeah.
Imagine how they're gonna feel if Miles Morales has his own live action movie.
They talking. I heard there's some talks about it.
I mean, because
It
how
is.
popular he is. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But imagine the backlash. Well, we already have a Spider-Man, and that Spider-Man is retiring.
Who's gonna play him in the live action? Who's gonna be a live action Miles Morales?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. There was talks for a while about who it could be.
It could be the guy that voices him as well. Like he's.
I don't know because they mad at him right now.
You know who?
Really?
Who I was thinking? The guy that plays everybody that hates Chris. Kid.
Yeah.
He might be too old now, though.
He might be too old though. But I get what
because he's in what Abbott Elementary or whatever.
Yeah.
You talking about Tyler James Williams?
Yeah.
We
might
might
be a little too old.
him, but I think he would have been a good Miles Morales.
He is.
That's a couple.
What? He's about 30 now. Is he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Something
Miles Morales is a teen, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think he can pull off teen.
I was sitting there thinking they would try to pull something like I don't know if y'all know, but the Spider-Man on TikTok. He was on Castanet streams a couple times too. Can't remember his name, but he's like the Miles Morales NPC.
Okay.
On TikTok.
I didn't know that. I didn't pay attention to that.
I was thinking it might be him, but they might want to go with somebody a little bit more, with expertise and stuff in that. But
yeah,
I don't know.
They're gonna get a star. I don't know.
But either way, like I'm gonna be watching Ironheart. I think that's gonna be. The trailer looks amazing.
I'm gonna support it. I can't wait.
Yeah, I'm gonna support it either way. I'm
definitely gonna be watching Ironheart. Ironheart is okay. She's, correct me if I'm wrong. She is. What is her name?
Riri Williams.
Okay, I was thinking about like Monica Rambeau and all them. That's
well, you seen Black Panther? You seen Wakanda Forever, right?
Yeah, she's on there. Yeah.
Yeah, she's the girl from the college. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So I mean, it's not like we didn't know. We've known since Wakanda Forever that she was gonna have her own show. Yeah. So
they already had that set up.
But I'm excited. I'm gonna watch it.
Hell yeah, I'm watching it. I'm watching it, and I'm probably gonna finish it in one day too.
Mm-hmm. I think the premiere date is 3 episodes on day 1.
Oh yeah, that's enough. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think it's a 10. Is it a 10 episode season? Yeah, I think it's 10 episodes. I think they said.
Yeah. Everybody,
so about 7 weeks.
Run it up, all of y'all. We can still share Disney Plus.
Mm-hmm.
Took that away from us yet.
We're gonna reopen the Real Ones Discord so we can start watching, having movie days.
Real Ones Discord.
Yeah, you can go ahead and watch that up. Yeah, because Well,
I'm actually sad that Pinky ain't here because she would have loved the next story.
Well, she would have went off on the first. So
yeah, she would.
Because y'all was cooking.
Hey, look,
y'all was cooking.
Speaking of Discords, remember? Well, Bridge never liked to be in the room at the time that we used to. The good old days where we watched Zach and Cody.
Oh boy.
And oh my gosh. Watching the YouTubers.
Yes. Watching Zach and Cody crazy butts.
But now we can all have a little bit of the horror of Zach and Cody because Annabelle's on a world tour, y'all.
Y'all leave that spirit where she at.
Yes. If y'all didn't know, The Conjuring is actually coming out with another movie. It's actually the final movie to the Conjuring series.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know if they have the same thing to do with each other, but they decided, why not take Annabelle on the tour? A multi-city tour.
Okay.
I think the first stop was Virginia, which didn't go so well. The next stop was, I think it was New Orleans.
Mm-hmm.
And San Antonio is actually going. In fact, San Antonio wants the doll removed and out of San Antonio permanently. They want that doll gone.
What's this big thing with the doll? Like what are people? What's the problem?
So for those that might not know about the Annabelle story, Annabelle was a possessed doll that actually has so many incidences that the Warrens, who are known for doing paranormal investigations, that's known for getting these demonic items, locking them up and keeping them safe. It's actually said that these demonic items are the reason why they are no longer here with us on Earth. They kept these things locked up in their basement for safety purposes. And then I can't remember who ended up taking over, but whoever took over, they obviously didn't want to listen to the Warrens because they said, we know you told us to leave these things alone and never to take them out the house, but we're going to take them on tour. Now I saw some videos where they, in order to transport it, they have the Annabelle doll with a black cloak over it on a bus with a priest constantly throwing holy water on it and reading a very specific scripture repeatedly as they're going. My thoughts is if you got to do all that, you probably should have just left it at the house.
If you got to do all that, then you probably shouldn't,
Yeah, you shouldn't be touching it.
And that's a waste of the priest's time. He could be doing something else, like, helping somebody or, conducting a wedding, doing that. Like, that's what are we doing?
Just to give you guys an idea of how dangerous this doll is, if you never watched The Conjuring, it's actually a Raggedy Ann doll that is possessed.
Okay.
It's said that almost every item that the Warrens have are all connected, saying that the demon who's possessing the Annabelle is the leader of these other demons, and they're all have a purpose. They're even saying it might be the case where these demons are like the badasses of demons. They're the lords of the underworld, as they say it. So taking one out is dangerous enough, but taking the leader out is probably the worst thing you could possibly do. So
what's wrong with them?
And look, money's wrong.
Just leave that shit where it's at. You know how when the people be coming up with finding these little strange stuff they find, they posting online, then you get a bunch of black people in the comments telling them to put it back.
Or the one, was she from Jamaica? Put it back now.
Put it back now.
Oh, that was a good one. Bridge to the good accent.
We don't want it. Leave
So-
Annabelle where she at. Put her, lock up in the box, bury her, put some cement on her.
Look, this article says, and this is to the people, this is actually from a website geared towards San Antonio called My SA or My San Antonio.
I was about to
And
say,
it's in the
what?
Yeah, please, don't use
Yeah,
SA
yeah.
no more, y'all.
I was
Look,
like, wait, what?
San Antonio people, don't use it. Just don't use
Yeah,
it.
don't.
Yeah, them initials.
So it says, did you feel a chill in the air last night? If this is true and there was a chill in San Antonio because this dog came through, yeah, whatever. But that might have something to do with the arrival of the world's most haunted doll just 20 hours ago. And this was written on today. Okay, cool. The infamous Annabelle crossed into Texas bound for San Antonio. Her presence is already stirring unease among locals, with some joking it might be the perfect weekend to leave town. The eerie Raggedy Ann doll will be on display at Victoria's Black Swan Inn this weekend during the city's 4th annual Psychic and Spirit Fest.
Oh,
so it's a whole
because I was going to say, what's the purpose? But it's a part of the festival. Okay.
Yeah. Now, mind you, that in Virginia they had it at a prison.
Okay.
It's part of this tour is actually part of multiple different tours and events. The main tour that Annabelle's on is called Devils on the Run Tour.
Oh, Lord. Oh, like Beyonce and Jay-Z on the Run tour. Oh, okay.
You know, Ed and Lorraine Warren's real life occult museum showcases objects that are allegedly haunted by spirits.
So this is the real Annabelle?
Yes,
What
it's the actual one.
Come on, y'all. We got enough shit going on around here.
Now, mind you, this is the same Annabelle doll where people have touched the glass casing that it's in, and unfortunately,
Man, gone.
it's no longer with us. So,
Get the hell out
Bro.
of here. Hey, listen, America, we have a problem. We have plenty of problems. This is not one of them that we need. We have 99 problems, and Annabelle should not be one. Please.
Bro. What's wrong with them, Bridge?
The serpent told them to bite the apple, and they did. I don't know.
look,
I'm disturbed.
here's some of the quotes. Facebook user said, "Send it back."
Put that shit. Put her back. Put her back.
And they added, as per the Warrens, she is not supposed to be moved. A news anchor in San Antonio says, as a news reporter from San Antonio that covers crime, sir, keep that away.
Man,
We've gone through enough. Please and thank you.
y'all. If no one ever listens to me, listen to me now. Leave that thing and put it away.
What's up, Didi? Didi in the chat says, I'm sending an Annabelle doll a Bridge as a birthday gift.
Hey, I told him, I said, he don't love me.
Look.
He don't love me for real.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Didi's right there. Yeah, Didi. She's in your state.
What if the demon from the doll is already free because they moved it? Exactly. Leave her behind a bulletproof glass.
Well, Annabelle is in they said it's a protective covering that keeps the spirit in the doll in the glass. They haven't opened it, thank God.
What makes a person think that a spirit can't get through a glass?
Well, let me say something.
Brain smooth as marble. The thoughts.
I'm gonna show y'all the protective glass because if you look close enough,
what's wrong with them?
You'll actually see how thorough they had to be in order to keep the spirit within it. Because there's a lot of stuff.
What's wrong with him, Ziggy? I don't know.
That's what my daughter be saying. Daddy, what's wrong with him? I don't know.
So I'm gonna show you a picture.
Get that down.
I'll show you a picture of what it's like that as it's in the Warren's home. So where it's supposed to be, not where it's at now.
So do somebody live in that home?
They gave it to someone.
Why would they get?
Well, they passed away, so it's not like they could,
Okay.
Yeah, so they
there has to be somebody over this, right?
I thought it was like their nephew or cousin or something. Because I don't even think their daughters wanted to have anything to do with it. So this is the doll. As you can see, it says positively do not, and it's supposed to say open, but there's a warning sign. If you look over, I don't know. Yeah, you guys can see my mouse. This thing that I'm circling, the card, is actually a very religious card. I think it's a tarot card.
I was about to say it look like a tarot card.
Yeah, that's
yeah.
They put a lot of religious things to seal the door up. Of course, it has the cross up above it. It's normally splashed and covered with holy water ever so often. And these other items are also that's surrounding it are also possessive things.
Why don't they just why don't we? I don't know. Why is it still here? I guess is what I'm saying.
Because they can't get rid of it. Whatever's possessing it, according to some movies and what they say, if you burn it up, it just comes back.
Like throw it in a volcano.
It might fuck the world up.
I don't think spirits working that way. I think they just pretty much if you let me out this case,
I'll find something else in heaven.
I'm a catch a case.
Okay, I got you. Yo, I see where you're going with that.
They go ahead and throw me away if you want to.
Didi said, "Hell to the no."
like I said, like people have actually touched the cases that they had before and have gotten in bad car accidents, have straight up had heart attacks, have gone missing, have been saying they've been seeing strange things in their home. They've been seeing shadow people. It's like a long list of things that's been caused after having contact with this thing.
Yeah.
You really think they haven't opened that case? I think that since, as long as it was in the Warrens' possession, I don't think that case has been opened. Now, whoever owns it now, I don't know. I would hope not. I really hope not.
That thing is it's in 45. Is he 46 now? 45. He's in the
45,
president.
46. One of them, you know.
He's in the
People have
president.
been joking about, are you going to have a visit at the White House? And I was like,
bro, he was 45
47. Yes.
Yeah,
45. Thank you,
Dee
Dee.
I don't even want to joke about taking it to the White House.
That they didn't open the case, and that thing is in 47 right now.
Bruh.
Look. I mean, the Annabelle doll has been in different cases before.
Man, yeah.
So who's taking it out and putting it in another one?
What do they got to use? The Pope to do it? Like, come on.
I don't know for sure, but they had multiple priests that had to be there during the transference and the upgrades of the boxes. So I'm assuming they got like a whole team there just to bless this thing. And
this is the Lord. Have
you got any people that look like us that's dealing with that type of stuff?
No, not at all. Not at all. Not at all.
Okay, so you know,
we don't do that.
It's just
look. I like paranormal activity. I would not dare go to a city that has that doll in it. All right.
Send it to Pluto.
Yeah. Y'all up here putting Gail King on the damn spaceship. Put that damn thing on a spaceship and throw it out there and leave it.
You sure you want a demonic ass demon to be in space?
Pluto said y'all already
have
kicked me out
access
of the
to
solar system.
space.
Right, Ziggy.
Pluto said y'all already kicked me out the solar system. Now you want to give me that?
Nah, I say they should leave it in the basement and keep it in the basement. Because I ain't got time.
Lord have mercy.
Because one day it's going to come to the point where no one's taking care of the doll anymore. No one's going to take care of the case. No one's going to take care of any of these entity things. And at some point,
cobwebs going to grow on it.
Glass is going to break, or they're going to tear down a house, or people are very skeptical about these things. So they're not even going to be thinking about it. And one person is going to pick up the doll, and all hell is going to break loose.
The year is 3,215, and they're just clearing out an area that's been abandoned, and then they go to pick the thing up, and boom.
There's we right there.
None of us have to worry about it. It's in Dee Dee's state now.
There's your movie right there.
That's your movie. Yeah, there you go, Green. There's your movie plot right there.
Look. Either way,
it already happened.
There is a.
It just happened.
Well, I mean, the new movie is coming out, so again, you can go see the new movie.
I ain't going to see that shit.
I mean, if you don't know much about the Annabelle doll, this might give it a little explanation.
I don't.
You told me everything I need to know, bro.
I don't want to know nothing about Annabelle.
I got my news from Green, and I'm gonna believe him, and I don't need to know anything else.
See, Dee Dee said he say this as someone who's ready to see Final Destination is a little different. Okay,
it was not same thing.
Final Destination definitely makes me want to stay in the house for the summer.
Yeah, it's the same thing. It's about death coming after you because you didn't die the first time.
But it ain't no creepy ass doll coming to get you.
I mean, this ain't really a doll coming after you. It's a demonic spirit that is like, hey, if you touch me, we got beef.
Inhabit a freaking doll.
She said, unhand me.
I don't know if it decided to inhabit the doll or if it got trapped in the doll.
So who trapped it? Who put it there?
Tiffany the doll. No.
Wow.
Tiffany the doll.
You know, that's why I kind of like that movie Tiffany the Doll, because I kind of felt like that's the way they were trying to go with it, just in a different route, and they just never explained it. But you know,
Didi
for
asked the
one,
panel. He said, "For $1 billion, $1 billion,
because you ain't gonna spend it.
would you touch the doll?" No, because according to Green, we're gonna have instant death anyway. So
Yeah, you ain't gonna be able to spend it.
You know what? How quick will I die?
Like I said, they had stories where people touched the case and a few hours later got into a bad car accident. So I would say pretty quickly.
he said he needs enough time to drop a wheel to make sure his family get that $1 billion.
All right, look, hurry up. I got 5 seconds.
I don't even think that's even worth it. You ain't gonna spend the money. You ain't gonna see the money. You're gonna be gone.
Said, let me fix my living will and testament real quick, and then I'm gonna touch it.
I'm cool. I don't even want to be in the same room with it. But you can set your family up. Do I have to be that green?
The realm of demons and stuff. You don't want to mess with that.
It's fine. I'll be that green. Look, when you pass away, the thought of family is no more. Nobody's really your family when you die. Like you have nobody at that. You by yourself. You are out of the body. The body is no longer yours, and you're gone. Like, that's nice for them that they got $1 billion, but what's that do for me?
Nothing. You go to glory.
Earthly thing.
You get to have your heaven in heaven, and not heaven here. You get to have your heaven in heaven, and not your heaven on earth.
You know what? You was all right.
Because if you touch this dog, what if you get up there and be like, "Hey, look, sorry, but the demon attached itself to you, so therefore we can't allow you into heaven. So sorry, but you gotta go."
Terrible.
You might as well just go back in in there with the dial and hang out.
Like,
that would be the worst case scenario. You don't want that.
I don't need no look. As far as I know, I had some experiences when I was a kid with spirits. I'm cool.
Oh,
I'm cool. I'm trying to live the rest of my life not having dealing with that stuff no more.
Green said,
I'm trying to live
y'all don't
life.
need to live off me.
Trying to, what they call those things? What's the little thing that the kids do on? They go to these cabins and they get the little, adds a little magnifying glass.
Oh, the Ouija board.
Oh, the Ouija board?
Yeah,
nah.
Ain't doing none of that. Oh, it's moving by itself. Oh, stop moving. I'm not moving.
No, it's not that I'm afraid, Tig. It's that I've had the experiences before.
He respects it and he knows where he stands. That's pretty much
I've had those experiences before. It ain't nice. Anybody, trust me, don't play with it. If you ain't got to go through it, don't go through it.
T gonna try to fight him.
Tig gonna yell at him to death. They gonna be like, "She mean. I don't want to be here no more."
Like, you know what? You got it. Like, you right.
She'd be like, "I don't know what the fuck you think you're doing here, but you don't need to be here."
Like, she talking like this.
They're gonna sit there and roast the demon to death.
What we not gonna do?
Am I supposed to be scared? God damn.
Yeah, am I supposed to be scared?
Making the demon think he's doing a horrible job.
Tig gonna tell the demon what they gonna do today. Let me tell you what. Let me tell you what I'm gonna handle my business, and you're gonna leave me the fuck alone, okay? All right.
You pay bills in this motherfucker? No, get the fuck out.
Yep. Look, Tig, we got you down to a T. We know our friend. That's what Tig gonna do.
See,
told you. Told you.
See, look, I told you gonna try to haunt the house I paid for.
See,
then you roasting their shoes.
Make the nigga making the nigga feel all insecure about their hauntings and
why they gotta be from the 18th century though? Why this can't be some new
not modern ghosts.
Yeah, what if they had on some Jordan 11s, some Bread 11s, you know?
Damn. then that's not a demon. That's just Leroy. Back in the day.
Droids are
Nah.
overrated anyway.
Nah. But I mean, if y'all looking, check to see if Annabelle's coming to a city near you.
Hey, Annabelle better stay ass away from where I'm at.
I don't want no parts in there. I believe everything.
They already be allowing Trump
I'ma take
rallies and
heed.
shit.
I'm
Leave.
good.
Hey, look, they left Virginia, and I was like, good. Don't come nowhere up north. We're good. So I'm happy. I'm very much happy. In other scary news, Fortnite CEO attended lunch with Donald Trump and Elon Musk.
Man, what?
So
That's not even the weirdest part. The lunch took place in Saudi Arabia.
For
He
what?
was the only video game company CEO in attendance.
So now we got to stop playing Fortnite, huh?
This man doing side quests, bro.
I don't know what they doing, but
What they doing, man?
them being in Saudi Arabia scares the hell out of me.
Because what is they doing over there? What
They
was
making
the
some sort of
reason?
deal.
Y'all could have did this at the Oval Office and had a nice state dinner, okay? Because for what?
Here's the thing, though.
Mm-hmm.
From my experience and from what I could see,
Mm-hmm.
Donald Trump was in Saudi Arabia not for the country. He was there for himself. His businesses were taking a lot of deals. It had nothing to do with America. So yeah, this is all about his businesses. This is about his golf courses, his real estate agency, and whatever other BS companies he want to create in the future. None of this stuff had anything to do with the American people, the government, or anything like that. This whole plane situation thing, they ain't giving it to no Department of Defense. This is them giving it to Donald Trump. That's it.
Yeah.
So the fact that the CEO of Fortnite or Epic Games, whichever you want to say it, is having a deal means there had to been some sort of business deal that's being made. I do know that there's a virtual reality-esque technology that they're doing over there in the Middle East.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe that's what it's about. And we saw it at DreamHack last year. I can't remember what the name of it is, but it's supposed to be like you'll be able to live in an actual video game city that they'll have there. And everything will be like you'll have virtual reality glasses on, so you'll be able to see elements. If y'all remember the movie Fall Guy, when he put the glasses on and he was able to see things that he didn't see as a regular NPC, like power-ups and stuff like that. Same concept. They're gonna have an actual city, but you'll be able to put on glasses and you'll see different things.
Ready Player One, Electricity.
Yeah. So that's the sort of technology they have. So I wonder if that's why the Fortnite CEO was there. But
what was the other movie with Jack Black? Is it Jack Black? It was like Pixels.
Oh
yeah.
Mhm.
Big Pac-Man.
Mm-hmm. So hey, look.
What you thinking, bro? What you think about that? Is this just gonna be like Elon is gonna be in Fortnite as a downloadable character?
Elon's trying to make sure that Tesla don't kick him out. So I think he's gonna be quiet about everything. He was just there just to be there.
He's been more quiet than he was like earlier in the year.
He sure was.
He had his chest kind of poked out earlier in the year.
He ain't said nothing.
Tesla threatened him. Tesla said, "Look, we lose another $1 billion, you're gone."
Yo, you gotta relax.
Yeah,
I know you created this, but
because even though there's a board of directors.
That is correct, Rich.
Yeah,
you have all the
we be thinking it's they companies, but that board of directors.
Once you go public,
there was also already a news story that said that they were already considering voting him out.
Crazy
while all this Doge stuff was going on. So I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if they told him like, "Hey, you're done with the government now. If you continue to speak about this and we lose another $1 billion because of your stupidity, you're gone." Because you got life effed up. We lost billions.
Y'all, that's why did we say something about this? Like y'all celebrities, y'all billionaires and celebrities, y'all stay out the politics. It's gonna get you messing up your bags.
He thought
Leave
that
it
if I went,
alone.
well, here's the plan. Here's the thing that nobody's really looking at. Notice how he created Doge and then went into every agency that has something to do about the contracts that he wanted to put in. He went after every agency that was investigating him.
Conflict of interest.
And nobody called him out on that. So it was always a plan. It was, hey, look, you give me money for my reelection. You help me, and I'm gonna give you a tax cut. And then on top of that, I'll let you go ahead and be in charge of this new agency. And you can go after every agency that ever did anything wrong to you. It'll look like you're saving us money, but in the long run, all it does is it gets rid of people who was investigating you and shutting you down from your governmental contracts. So now I have nobody oppose my companies. I can do whatever I want. I can get cheaper labor. I can get certain devices that probably is not safe, but who cares? I can get that passed with no problem. I can do whatever I want.
And that's what it's about at the end of the day. What you just said. I can do what I want.
Yep. So maybe the CEO of Fortnite is like, maybe I can do whatever I want. I know I told you Fortnite was free, but now I'm going to charge you. So from now on, it's $5 for per login. It's going to be wild. But I'm pretty sure it's probably something to do with bringing video games or doing something with Saudi Arabia and the stuff that they're doing over there, and probably making a whole Fortnite amusement park in Saudi Arabia or some shit.
Are they trying to make Saudi Arabia the new Dubai? Are they trying to do some Dubai things there?
Yeah. The whole Middle East is trying to do some Dubai shit.
Because I was like, or am I ignorant? Is Dubai in Saudi Arabia? I don't know.
I think it is. Yeah. I think they're just trying to make everything.
I might sound like
every part of the.
I don't want to sound too ignorant, you know.
No, I think they're trying to make everything in the Middle East pretty much Dubai.
Yeah, Dubai is in the United Arab Emirates.
Yeah.
Emirates, is that how you pronounce it? Emirates or something like that.
I just call it Emirates.
It is currently 96 degrees out there.
Golly. You know that
it is daytime over there though.
They have what do they call it? Air conditioned streets. Yeah, they have like
technology.
They have vents blowing out cold air because of the heat there.
Okay.
In Dubai. Right. It's time for me to go to I'll give me some Dubai chocolate. No,
Dubai is a nice city. Like I don't know if anybody actually looked at pictures. Yeah.
It's beautiful.
It's nice over there, but what happens is now this is why I have an issue with our people. They go over there, they don't read up on the culture and different things.
Yeah.
They go over there and start twerking and doing all this stuff, and then wonder why they got 30 cops get ready to.
Oh yeah, didn't that black woman get arrested?
You can't do all that.
I think so. Somebody,
black woman got arrested over there. Yeah.
But please, guys, do as Ziggy to be said, do your research, please,
before you go over there. Yeah, please. City girls. Don't.
You can't go over there and be a city girl. You have to be over there. Yeah,
a city girl if you want to.
City girl in the privacy of your own hotel room, please.
Don't even do that. Don't even video record while you're in the hotel room. You do that with no evidence.
Stay off them people's, stay off them people's air conditioned streets acting a fool. Okay? Please.
I'm driving a Bugatti straight to jail. Straight to jail. Straight to jail.
Not a Bugatti.
I just spent.
All right.
Sorry.
I just left Hermes.
But speaking of Emirates, just really quickly for those that don't know, I will say that if you work for that airline, Emirates, you're about to get paid because they just announced that they're giving their employees, 40% of their yearly salary as a bonus.
Gee.
Oh, so they won't get no more checks for the rest of the year or something like that? Or they just
no. It's getting on top of their regular pay. They're just like looking at how much they make and then going like, okay, whatever you make, 40% of it, we're going to give you as a bonus.
Dang, 40%.
40% bonuses unheard of.
It is
It
very
almost
wild.
makes you want to say, "What's the catch? What's up with this?
Yeah.
What's the?"
So if you make like $100,000 as a flight attendant, they're giving you 40,000 straight out as a bonus, just to be like, this is your end of the year bonus.
God, they make that's a lot of. They're making a lot of money.
That though? My brain works in like.
I think they were just
like
being
engineer. Like, what is the trigger to cause this?
I must say, I don't know if I believe it, but according to what I saw, it was like they just had a successful year, and they were just
feeling good and wanted to
How
get
successful was it? Jeez,
Emirates is very successful. Yeah, that airline is very successful.
I'm like,
gee,
I would even go. It might be the number one.
Okay.
Because I mean, think about it. Their plane tickets are expensive as hell already, and most people who fly that they go straight to Dubai. And these airlines ain't cheap. Like,
yeah,
these are whole
water,
hotel rooms in a goddamn airplane as you go over it. So,
yeah, I know. I heard, but I hear though that Dubai is like affordable when you're there, though, right? Like I heard it's not.
I heard it's very nice. It's very beautiful.
Heard it's not that expensive
about it. The only thing I just seen just on TikTok is when you go over there, don't be
doing any damn thing. Act like you got some
all
sense.
the smoking and all that stuff.
What was that person that was overseas and he got arrested?
Chris Brown,
the YouTuber. No, he got arrested for something completely different.
Yeah, I know.
Vitaly. Yeah, Vitaly. Vitaly went over, what was it? It was an Asian country, and he was messing around with the cops. And if I'm correct, I think he got like quite a number of, like, he's gone. He ain't coming back. He got years. He did something. Hold on, let me see if I can find an article on it.
This is just wild work.
Yes.
Yeah, he got years.
We behave ourselves when we go to these other countries.
Yeah, y'all. Just because you're going out the country don't make you act the fool. Act the fool here, okay? You ain't.
Okay, he went
to
the Philippines. He went to the Philippines. And was arrested for disruptive behavior and illegal acts. And of course, he's Russian. If you didn't know, he's a kick streamer as well. Mm-hmm. He was arrested in Manila after causing public chaos with his erratic actions. Multiple concerning charges were responsible for the arrest, including harassment of residents and theft, combined with unauthorized filming activities. So he was doing like YouTube videos and he was taking the shit too far and people complained.
Not like some little travel videos like, hey guys, I'm in, look at the culture. He's like cutting up and doing too much. Interesting.
Unjust vexing. What's that? Unjust vexation, which is engaging in behavior that causes annoyance and distress to others. Then you have alarm and scandal. You had attempted theft.
Okay.
Oh, is that it?
I know what that is. He was doing that. He was doing them pranks. He probably was doing them pranks.
Yeah.
Messing with
Yeah.
Let me see how.
Like Green said, you're flying too close to the sun. You're doing too much.
Mm-hmm.
He's facing 24 years.
Play if you want. We were just saying this. Keep playing
for that.
Something that's very, but see over here, that's harmless.
You wouldn't even get the police called on you.
But that's what I'm saying. America allow you to be disrespectful and live to talk about it. Do that in these other countries. They don't tolerate that mess.
And the Filipino president said, "We're gonna make an example out of you. Don't worry about it."
You be getting your lips, or they like you tell a lie, they cut your tongue out.
Yeah.
24. You go somewhere for vacation, and now you got to stay there for 24 4 years.
In a prison.
Mm-hmm. Efron and find out. Keep playing.
In the prison. Y'all be careful over there, y'all.
Like what y'all better listen to Bridge. She telling y'all be careful when y'all go over there now.
Y'all be careful. I think that's what it goes back to the students that I work with. You know, they come over here and have a lot of fun that they really can't have.
That they can't have over there. That's why they want to stay, Bridge. I think you answered your question right there.
They be coming over here want to stay. Having fun, wilding out. I have a student that always be telling me about his little partying, and they end up being heavy drinkers and smokers, and
they just wild out,
popping edibles left and right, having a good old time.
Busting that wide open over here, but
not busting it.
Yeah.
It's just stay, be respectful. That's all.
Facts.
Just be respectful. And final quick news, the game that we just talked about last week, Marvel 1943, got delayed to early 2026 as well. So
did they say why?
Nah, it was just a choice. I kind of figured I knew because I hadn't heard any updates on it. And once GTA was like, we're going to go ahead and delay this, I was like, that's probably the next game to get delayed. So it's not canceled, but it is delayed until early 2026, which isn't bad because this year is halfway done. So
what you think about these things getting delayed versus just sticking with it and sticking it out? Do you think
it's because of tariffs?
You think these delays hurt or
nah?
It's a form of entertainment. We're not missing out on it.
Yeah, we're not missing it
when we get it.
We got plenty of games to keep us, and it's all because of money. That's it. It's money.
I think it's more so, on them for money. Like if they really want to release that game and want that money, hey, you know they're gonna do it. Marvel, we talked 1943 is a game.
Yeah, it's supposed to star Captain America in 1943 as well as Black Panther. Well, the Black Panther in 1943.
Like back in the when he was when he got what he got with the serum and everything.
Yeah,
got it.
Yeah, when he first got it. So this is T'Chaka. Is this T'Chaka?
Yes.
No, T'Chaka too. When Black Panther's father be?
This isn't Black Panther's father. This is supposed to be his grandfather.
Okay, because I was going to say 43. Yeah. If his father died in 2000, and what year was that? 9, 10?
Yeah, something like that. His father was like the Black Panther in the 70s, 80s, 90s. Yeah.
70s, 80s. Yeah. Okay.
So
that's not his. Yeah. All right.
So
Sounds
this is going to be
interesting. Is this how we find out how he got the vibranium shield? No, we find out how he got the vibranium shield.
You about to say
yeah. They stole it.
Like the war and stuff with that he fought with was it Red Skull and
and Stark got a hold of some. He said,
I forgot the name of that group.
We got a hold of some kind of metal or whatever.
Yeah, it was stolen.
Yeah, we made it out of that.
Red Skull was with,
and it's not 100% vibranium. It's only a certain percentage. So a lot of people don't know that.
Look at Green coming with the facts.
It's only a certain percentage.
FACTS, Green. Facts with Green.
Hydra.
Can I get a vibranium spine?
Hydra.
Yeah, Hydra. I don't know if you want a vibranium spine.
I mean, hey.
You might want to get antimanium or something like that.
Why do you know these things?
I grew up on comic books.
You're such a nerd.
Hey, bro, this man knows stuff. That's why when Green don't be upset about like certain characters maybe deviating from the comic book, and they still do movies on based on like comic book characters.
All I gotta say is nerd alert. Nerd alert. No.
Just make me Wolverine and I'll be fine.
Hey, look.
Make me Wolverine.
Remember though, Wolverine had some hard times because of that though.
Yeah.
Facts though.
He became one of the most vulnerable people against Magneto because Magneto said, I'll rip your whole spine out. He said, I can kill you in 2.5 seconds right now.
Magneto said, I'll bend all that up.
He said, "You only allowed because I let you."
Hey, true.
That's pretty much what he was
Hey,
saying.
man, I'll tie all
He-
that adamantium up
allow it.
into pretzels.
He said, if your leader wasn't my best friend, I would have been got rid of you, bro.
The fact that what's crazy is what makes Magneto so polarizing is he don't be wrong all the time. Sometimes it'd be like, okay, you took that a little too far, bro. But sometimes like you kind of got the point, dog. Like,
I mean, that's the whole point, though. Like, it was supposed to be about Dr. King and Malcolm X, and I mean, even to this day, I never had any concerns about either one of those positions. I agree with Malcolm X on a lot of things. I agree with Dr. King on a lot
some
of
people
things.
just need their chest caved in. That's what we had Malcolm for.
Sometimes
we talk so peaceful to you, and you still don't get it. Maybe peaceful talks don't work.
I got to rise up.
Sometimes you need somebody to go in there and be like, all right, look, let's try to hash this out. Let's try to talk. Then King like, all right, I got him. Come on in. We good. We have a conversation.
Sometimes you gotta give them that Superman punch just to get them to acknowledge you one time. You know, just yeah, it is what it is.
And then you know, you got the yin and the yang, the fire and the ice. You know, good. What do they call it? Good cop, bad cop.
Yeah, it's like I can talk to you nice if you're willing to accept it, but if not,
well, I'm just matching energy. Look, we can come back down, but if you want to keep it up, we can keep. You know, we can go there.
It's cool. But I was thinking about this the other day.
What you got?
Which is the main topic. If you can create a game, no limits, what would it be? How would you describe the game that you would create?
Create a game. No limits.
No limits. Any style you want. You can mix styles. It can be about existing characters, or you can make new characters.
Well, you know, I'm not that original. For me, it'd be a simulation game for sure. Yeah, it'll be a life simulation game. Or I feel like House Flipper is the game that I would make. House Flipper.
Of course, Bridge is. I'm sorry, not Bridge. Tig just want to
wreak havoc on
bitches.
Yeah, I don't have
want to
that much,
hack and slash.
I don't have that much rage in me. I like to relax.
Bridge chill.
I like to relax and create things. So I think the game that I would create and make is already out. You know, it's just with those games to just have a lot more availability of options of objects and things like that and customizations and stuff. But other than that, I think the game that I would create is already created.
Okay. What about you, Zig?
All right, so I would take Titanfall, but with Anthem flight physics, just the flight physics of Anthem. Put that in Titanfall. I don't know if y'all ever played like Titanfall, you know, with the mechs and all right. So take that and then add some like No Man's Sky and then like make that into like
so I like No Man's
I want to be
Sky.
able to fly to other planets in my mech suit. But like, you know, I land on another planet and then we do our thing and then all right, Green. Hey Green, I'm on Mars. Come help me out. All right, bro. And then I see Green. I see like a little dot, and then all of a sudden, I see him coming in, and then we just start, you know. And then, hey, Bridge, we need some help. Then Bridge, all right, I'm gonna send a rocket to come, you know.
Oh, okay, see, I like that.
Like
I do like that.
It's like a universal simulator, but like a mech. I don't know what I want, but like I want something like that. You're probably gonna need like 128,
like a Sink My Battleship type of 128 RAM, right? You'll need a 256.
256 gigs of RAM.
You're gonna need a thread ripper for the.
Oh man.
Edie said if I had enough money, I'd create a Pokemon Power World type game with the Nemesis system. It'd be fully open world and built like an MMO.
And
in a
Nintendo like,
sense.
I'll take that.
Yeah. Nintendo gonna sue you before you even get a chance to get off the ground.
I just thought of it. How I get sued for my thoughts?
Look, Nintendo told Power World, go ahead and they said, if I see another one of your gamers flying on one of your pals, we'll see you again. It's like, God damn. Sue them for flying mechanics?
Like how every black answer, we'll pal your ass in the courtroom.
Exactly.
We'll pal your ass in the courtroom and we'll get sued.
I mean, honestly, if I had to think of a game that I would create, I could probably, if I sat down and actually thought about it, I could probably create one of the most awesome games ever. But one game that I've been thinking about that I'm just kind of saying, like, I think they should make is 2 universes. Or you can make it 1. That's fine too. And make a series out of it. Ninja Turtles, Power Rangers. But the way that you do it, make it open world and co-op. Co-op online, open world. And make it so you're doing missions kind of like Destiny, where it can just ongoing missions.
Yeah.
In a city that's open world, but expand the stuff. Don't just give me the same move sets. Give me a skill tree. So, for instance, we'll talk about just the Ninja Turtles for right now. You get to choose which turtle you want to use. Each one has a different skill tree. You go through the stories. The stories are updated every week. Different events happens. You and up to 3 other players can do co-op missions together. In the city of New York. There is no place you can't go. Buildings you can go walk into buildings. You can catch elevators up to whatever floor you want. You get all of the cool stuff like the Turtle Mobile. You can travel in the underground sewer system as well.
Okay.
Which is like your fast travel kind of system.
Like the Mario.
Yeah. Upgrade your turtle combat system. Every time you upgrade your skill tree, you earn a new move and a new combo. And just go at it like that. Power Rangers, same thing. You in Angel Grove, open world.
Angel Grove.
And then you can fight in space when you upgrade your Megazord to a certain degree.
Okay.
And just do it like that. Just open world, constantly being updated. Take elements like how Destiny upgrades their stuff every so often.
Right.
And you can never get done with Destiny. Make it the same way.
You never beat the game. It's just ongoing.
So you want
you just take
Power
breaks from it when you
Rangers,
go to play something else.
Power Rangers, Ninja Turtles, Destiny.
Yep.
That would be crazy. Power Rangers, you fight raids, go fight Rita Repulsa, the Rita raid.
Imagine Power Rangers where you're one of the chosen selected for the power grid, and you're not held to just one uniform. You can loot chests and get additional upgrades to your suit, creating the ultimate Power Ranger suit.
So make it like a looter, like Borderlands.
Shooter,
picking up like
Destiny,
Yep.
So
You got to farm
Ted-
for loot, farm for pieces, and then you fight in a raid, and then you and your buddies can do coordinated. Y'all make what they call it, the Megazord.
Yep.
Yeah.
That would
So,
y'all gotta coordinate. Like you can't be a hero. Y'all gotta
exactly.
All right,
Yeah.
Don't use all the don't use the ult yet. You know.
Hey, look.
Got it. Yeah.
Green, I think you're onto something, bro.
I'm just saying,
Who owns Power Rangers? You gotta pitch that to him.
Bandai.
Bandai. Yeah, I think Bandai. Tick said Sims. Sims MMO.
Oh.
PlayStation Home. I'm just
yeah.
What that was PS3, huh? Yeah, they had
Hey,
bowling
man.
and all. They was ahead of their time with that.
Believe it or not, y'all, they did a Sims Online years ago.
Yeah.
It just didn't, like, people forget about it. It didn't get big. It didn't really work too well, I guess. But this was way before, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I think this is around maybe after Sims 2, or like right before, around the same time they released a Sims Online. Yep. Mhm.
Actually, you know what, Didi? I'll do you one better. Instead of you being able to choose a villain, what if every time you defeat a villain, they drop a piece of equipment that you can convert to your power grid, therefore unlocking a new weapon?
He cooking.
I think he
Just
needs
saying.
to be creating games.
Look, I'm just saying,
Let him
Ben
cook.
Dot,
Let him cook.
let's have this conversation.
I think you in the wrong profession.
I think you in the wrong profession, sir.
After this, I'm gonna look up and see how do you submit like story
Game
arcs to
ideas
video
and
game.
stuff,
Yeah. What if I want to be a villain instead of a ranger? I can cause chaos for other players. Well, that's where the multiplayer would come in. That's where you can add in that what's that game that we played? Deathloop kind of situation into it. Oh no, not Outriders. Outriders can die.
Did any of us finish Deathloop? I actually like Deathloop. It just kind of didn't
I didn't finish. I got past. I did like the first map, and I was like,
I restarted it, and I'm a lot further than I was the first time I played it. I put it like that.
I know it's meant for you to die a lot, but
I didn't get past a lot of, like, I probably played Deathloop for 2 hours.
It's a lot of sneaking around.
Deathloop and Shifu, all the two games.
Oh yeah.
It's meant for you to die a lot. I'm like,
yeah, I got Shifu 2 and Shifu. I was like, whoo.
Hades is another one. Like, is it Hades?
I haven't finished Hades 2.
It's meant for you to die a lot. Like, you know.
Yeah.
I get annoyed with those kind of games though, because it's like, oh, I just made it, and it's like start over. Wait, what?
There's a lot of repetitive actions. I mean, Deathloop, you can beat it without dying. It's just that it's really hard to know what to do. It's like you got to know when to sneak around and when to just
go guns blazing.
Yeah.
But I like Bethesda games. I don't know. Like Fallout was like, yeah.
Any of y'all finished? Was it Starfield?
I
haven't heard anyone beat that game yet.
I haven't heard anybody really talk about it much either.
Because
it's like people liked it, then it was kind of like, well, it's kind of.
That game.
I don't know what what's the verdict. It didn't seem like it was trash, but it didn't seem like.
I can't say because like I tried.
It's like in the middle.
I tried Starfield. Like I said, I played about an hour. I really didn't get past the beginning of it at all. Like I don't know. I think it took a lot out of my PC too, though.
Oh Lord!
I'm gonna say it like this to not anger so many people. It's another Xbox game. That's it.
Oh boy! I didn't mean to go there. Oh boy!
It's just another Xbox game. That's it. I'm not saying anything, Didi. I'm just saying it's another Xbox game. That's it. It's not good. It's not bad. It's just another Xbox game. It had its issues. It wasn't addressed correctly. And it's just we just leave it alone, you know? Because nobody wanted to say anything about, because I actually had it. I got it on Xbox Game Pass.
Yeah, I did. I tried it on Xbox Game Pass too.
My bad. I tried to hit them when they say X. I tried to. My
you
bad.
You like 30 seconds too
late.
But you know, I got it. It's just that one, you had to have. I think at the time that it came out, I still had my old PC, and you had to have a what's that? The M.V.
Oh, M.2.
Yeah, because it just was too fast. That on a regular hard drive, it just wouldn't load up correctly. So then I got that upgrade, but then it was something else where it was just stuttering. And then it was something else where I was just like, yeah, I'm just not playing this game. I just don't care. I just don't care anymore.
Yeah, I just never went back to it. I wonder if I even still have it downloaded. It took a lot of space. I know that.
I was actually going to buy it.
Yeah, it's like I never heard anyone beat it, but I never heard anyone say anything bad about it either. So I'm like,
yeah, it was just kind of just there.
Just like people just stopped playing it.
It was just
like
there.
I said, that's why I said it's another Xbox game. Does it?
Wait, hey,
Like,
look,
none of
that's a
Xbox.
good thing because he didn't say it was I'm sorry, Green didn't say it was trash. He said
Nah, it's like Forza. Is Forza a good game? Probably. Do people talk about it? Not really. It's cool. It's there.
and I ain't, I see he going
I'm just saying it's there.
I can't.
It's one of the premium racing games. It's just I don't think a lot of people care about racing games anymore. So
And,
it's kind of like
you don't like, and you say you don't like Gears of War, right?
I didn't like that Gears of War, nah.
So even
But that's another one. It's not that it was trash. It's just that it wasn't keeping my interest.
Okay.
So I'm not gonna say Gears of War is
A
trash.
game that he would like, DD. I'm sorry. I'm trying.
I don't think Gears of War is trash. It's just that it didn't keep my interest.
What is one Xbox game that you played that was like, this is not too bad?
South of Midnight.
Okay. So there you go, DD.
I like South of Midnight. South of Midnight's cool. But I can't think of any other Xbox.
So it's not all Xbox. What about like Fable?
I never played Fable, so I don't know. Halo. I played Halo before I knew it was an Xbox game, and I played it on the PC.
Okay.
And I don't think I finished it, but I had it.
Mm-hmm.
And
okay, so
I don't recall. Yeah, that was like a long time ago. That's like the first Halo that I played.
Look, DD, it's not all bad. We making some headway.
Yeah, like I played Forza before, and Forza seems like a really good game. It's just that not a lot of people play.
All right, so look, what about this? Forza versus Gran Turismo.
Oh, Gran Turismo knocks it out the park. Like, nah, Forza ain't got shit on Gran Turismo. Ain't no way.
I had to ask. I'm just saying.
Way.
I was like, Gran Turismo, so we doing, authentic racing. So
nah.
Gran Turismo is supposed to be a simulator, like,
Nah, Gran Turismo, hands down, is the best racing game.
Okay.
Period. You can't beat Gran Turismo. It's got too many accolades. It's just But they're two different types of racing games though, too. Because like you said, like Gran Turismo is a simulator. Forza is more like an arcade. It's simulated, but it's
Need for
Speed
to match it with that. I got you.
Yeah. But Gran Turismo is on a whole new level.
Okay.
You can't really.
I remember playing the first time on PlayStation 1. I was like, why I keep spinning out? What is this?
Mm-hmm. You have to be accurate with that one.
Be accurate, drift, and also okay.
But even then, like
I have never played neither one of those.
Gran Turismo was like
that game.
Yeah, Gran Turismo
trying
was
to play
the
Gran
first
Turismo.
one. Yeah, you gotta be good with it.
Yeah, after growing up playing Need for Speed and you try to go to Gran Turismo.
Yeah, you gotta know how to drive.
What you mean I can't hit this U-turn at 60 miles per hour and not hit the bumpers?
What are these colors on the ground? Why is it turning red all of a sudden? Because that means slow down.
Yeah,
how about that?
It was a little learning curve.
Yeah, it's nice, and it's visually better than Forza. At least to me, visually it looks better than Forza.
You know what Xbox game I give credit to? Flight Simulator. Microsoft Flight Simulator that game is. Yeah, I give it that. That's a good one.
In their category, that's probably the best flight simulator you're gonna come across.
Yeah, I gotta give Xbox that one.
Yeah,
it's beautiful. I can go fly to Houston.
I would even say
some good stuff.
Xbox simulators, period. They probably had the best simulators. Like Flight Simulator.
Look at that. Come on, man.
Flight Simulator
does say nice things about Xbox. Yeah. Look at that.
What's the other one? The Bus Simulator. I heard good things about.
Yeah.
Bus simulator, train simulator,
Farming simulator seemed like it
boat
was pretty good.
simulator.
Yep. Those simulation games, those are pretty nice. I will say
Hey,
that. But when it comes to driving,
that green. I mean,
when it comes to driving though, Gran Turismo still takes the cake on driving though. I can't go that far.
There you go, DD. You got a clip. Green said something nice about Xbox. He probably won't, it'll probably never happen again.
I don't have a problem with Xbox. I just wish they do better. That's all.
If I could only get in a simulator game, says Sage. What's up, Sage, bro?
I think it's.
I have to be in a mood for that though. I have to be in a mood for a simulator game.
I don't. That's just me.
I need the equipment for it.
Every day.
You want to really immerse yourself into the like Truck Simulator. That's a good one.
Yeah, I've played that. American Truck Simulator.
Truck Simulator. I've done that.
I wouldn't mind doing the flight simulator with the whole setup. I wouldn't mind that. That seems like would be fun with the joystick and everything. Like, yeah, I would do that.
Flight simulator. Yeah, I do the best I can with my my Xbox controller, but
you know what? I might try to see, because Star Wars is supposed to come out with a game called Star Wars Starfighter to go along with the TV show, and I wonder
a Star Wars flight. Hey, I can't lie, that would be dope. A Star Wars.
They had one, but I didn't have all the equipment back then, so I wonder if maybe I'm gonna have to look at Amazon and see what they got. Oh, maybe I should go to Micro Center tomorrow and see what they got.
Oh, but you don't have any money to spend. You're broke, remember?
I don't. I am broke.
He said he just didn't want to go outside.
That's why Klarna's there. You know, Klarna.
Green said he just didn't want to go outside.
I keep y'all don't understand. When I get a check, I don't just spend it. I take at least a good 500 and I put it in my savings account.
Talk to him, Green. Talk to him, Green.
And I say ramen noodles for at least 3-4 days. You can eat these roast beef sandwiches.
Y'all are not over there eating no ramen noodles.
Man, Green, talk your talk, Green. Talk your talk, Green.
Yeah, we eat ramen noodles like a mug over here.
That boy, so you got 500 to save?
Exactly.
So I need every dollar. Hey, Green doing this thing. Look,
I gotta do what I gotta do.
Green, young king.
I'll be sitting here trying my hardest.
Finances, discipline.
If I hit the lotto, I wouldn't be doing this show. I'm gone.
You'll be disappeared.
Or you gonna see all of Japan in the background.
This stuff for some money, Green.
The man gonna be in Thailand.
It'll be in the afternoon in Japan right now, and I'll be eating sushi rolls. Like, what's up, everybody? Today's show is going to be about. All right. Trust me, I wouldn't be in this place. I'll be gone. I ain't say all that. I'm not saying y'all should. I just gotta go. Like
he said he gonna get
Bridge, after you told those students get out of here, and then Green said he's gonna do just that.
Yeah.
Do it. Leave.
I always tell my wife, like, I was like,
but don't leave the show. Leave, but don't leave.
Yeah. I won't leave the show, realistically.
I mean, if he did, I'd be like, hey, look,
I just wouldn't be doing the show from here. Y'all gonna be like, where the hell are you?
Mad at him.
Ziggy be like, look, he get it. We get it.
Y'all gonna be like, it's 8:00 at night. Where are you at? It's like 9 a.m. here. I'm in Japan.
No,
Bridge gonna call Green. The number you have dialed has been disconnected.
Be like, what?
But
I thought he was my brother.
The number you have dialed.
But I
Verizon
wouldn't be here.
Customer is no longer available.
That man gonna be on a whole different network, Bridge. That's like only the elites get on. That we on like T-Mobile, Verizon, AT&T. They on something else that we don't know about.
Actually, Didi, she already got it now. I've been with the UPS. She already has it in her possession. She made a video.
Made a video and everything, Didi.
So she has it. I am done. My obligations are complete. All right. I have nothing to send to anyone. He said she has it. I didn't even say anything. She said it. I have the videos to prove that UPS took it.
He finished his side quest.
Yep, I'm done.
Doing side quests.
I'm done.
Side quest is crazy.
The only thing I've purchased this week. Oh, I did get a new mic for my camera, but that's about it. But other than that, well, I needed a microphone for my camera. How else am I going to make content?
Jesus. Your phone on your mic?
I don't know.
Mic on your phone?
I don't like the way the phone looks. The phone footage don't look right. To me, it doesn't.
Oh, so you using the actual camera. Look at him using an actual camera.
I paid for this thing. I'm going to use this thing.
Look, and see, but you would have got mad at him if you didn't use it.
You ain't have to buy it.
I did. I bought it because I had plans to do vlogs and other sorts of content so that I can get better into my craft.
But see, before you buy stuff, do the shit first. Use your phone so you know that you're actually going to do this stuff.
I've been using my phone since 2018 for content. It's time for me to grow.
Green said, I ain't new to this. I'm true to this. I want a 4K camera.
Yeah. I'm trying to get us more equipment.
You said, I am too poor to matter to Green. That's crazy work. That's crazy work.
Obviously not, Tig, because you were the first thing I thought about getting up that morning to go all the way to the UPS store, pay the $26 to send you an expensive equipment, then pay for the insurance just in case something happened to it.
Yeah, see.
You know, people
we can't be having this green slander. We can't be having this green slander on the platform today.
People with money get the insurance.
What y'all not gonna do is come for my dog Green.
Look, I needed to make sure that Tig got her equipment. Now she has it.
And y'all still, and it's still not enough. Huh, Green? Look at that. Still not enough.
Just saying.
What more do you want from Green? Green, like, what more you want? I praise Xbox.
Green said, my Shayla. What more do you want from me?
Look, I be trying, man. Like I tell people all the time, like I wake up 3 o'clock in the morning to go to work.
Bro.
And then don't get home until 3 in the afternoon.
Ooh, 12 hours. Oh my God. No, I'm just playing.
Yes, 12 hours.
12 hours. Oh my
12 hours. And only get paid for 40 a week. So think about it.
Ain't nobody tell you to be doing all that commuting. Ugh. No, I'm just playing.
I wish we could. Shoot.
What more do you want from Green?
What more do you want
we want him to admit he's rich. Hey, look, this
Talking
man
about
must
be nice.
He ain't like it. Say he entitled to. This man be busting his ass.
It's nice because I can say at least I have a job, but other than that, ain't nothing nice about going into the office 5 days a week.
Right.
I want my hair done if you must ask.
We asked to work from home. They start laughing at our face and told us, "Go, man, go ahead." Man.
Exactly.
I was like, look, I had to ask everybody. You know, other people was working from. You know, it's like, man, y'all better go back in the office.
Was just wondering if I could. You know, that's all.
I had to ask. It's always no if you never ask.
We had a fire at my job the other day. I was like, we wouldn't have to worry about this if I just work from home.
Green is so rich he can drive to his office.
It is. That's the other thing too that I've been hearing.
He got a running car, y'all.
If y'all don't live in the DMV, y'all don't know the struggle. Okay.
I would imagine though, the traffic and all of that and everything.
They pay you enough to be able to afford a car only because they want you to be able to get to work.
Yeah.
They don't pay us enough.
That's crazy.
My rent is $2,300.
That is ridiculous.
My car note is $500. My insurance is an additional $200.
Yeah.
And I
It's
don't
like,
get
yeah,
paid
you
that much.
That's a lot of damn money.
My dog out
Okay.
here.
And Say said, and 95 cents.
Look,
595 cents.
then they expect you to get to work and pay for your own lunch because, and then they raise the price. It is $13.99 for a sandwich.
No drink included.
No drink included. No sides. No nothing.
Nothing to
A
wash it down.
sandwich with turkey, tomato, and lettuce. And if you're lucky, they might give you a slice of cheese on that thing for $13. It ain't nothing premium about the turkey. It's
Nothing.
Oscar Mayer turkey on some old lettuce, old tomato, and toasted white bread.
Under a heat lamp.
Sound like
Exactly.
sound like you live in California. It's some California prices, ain't it?
That's why I have to take my lunch to work.
Bro.
Y'all talking about move. How? With what money? Where am I moving to? Because as soon as I move, that means my job moves. And ain't nobody else going to pay me the amount that my job currently pays me in a place that has cheaper places to live.
That's very
Talk
true.
your talk, bro.
So it sounds like a lot to the rest of the country. It ain't a lot here.
Tig said move. What is Tig anyway? Where they at? They're Tig
Georgia.
Tig's in Georgia. Where you can get a 5-bedroom mansion for $250,000.
You say Waffle House.
That makes sense. Tig's in Georgia. Okay, that makes sense.
Here, $250,000 will get you a 1-bedroom house.
I bet it will. I bet.
In the worst area possible. No backyard. So trust me, I ain't rich. I'm making it. I'm okay. I'm fine. But I ain't rich.
Nah, bro. Look, you rich,
okay.
you rich, bro.
Okay,
Stand on that. Yeah, I'm rich. Now what?
I wish.
Yeah, I'm rich.
He going to Dubai
I'm
next
back to
week.
school. I got my Talk. Stand on
If
that.
I go to Dubai next week, I ain't coming back. The day I say some stuff like that, yeah, I'm going to Dubai next week. Just know I'm not coming back. I'm there.
That's the code word when he say Dubai.
That means I didn't hit the lotto. I ain't coming back. Don't ask for me.
Like, Green, what you doing this weekend, man? I might go to Dubai, bro. Like,
we already know.
they had the internal.
Yeah.
Oh,
we're gonna be like, I'll miss you, my buddy.
That means I got my citizenship changed immediately.
Said, I'm out of here. You're out of here.
right.
And you know what, Didi? Me and my wife had a conversation about Waffle House. And
What about it?
I'm sorry. Waffle House is trash.
Thank you.
Waffle House is trash.
Thank you.
When
for
you think
saying
about
that.
it.
Yeah, it's
Thank
not.
you
It's
for
When
not
you
like
really
that,
think
bro.
about it, it's trash.
Thank you.
Waffle
for saying
House is
that.
the least of the breakfast. Like IHOP has better choices than Waffle House.
I'm more of a Waffle House guy, but I mean, it ain't. You know, it's Waffle. It's what I'm saying. It's Waffle House. Like,
I don't see what's special about Waffle
it's
House.
Waffle House, bro. Like, you know, you get your all stars.
And Green, I'm with you on that. I am with you on that.
I don't see anything special about Waffle House.
I don't know what it might. It's the flip side because Waffle House be hitting in my neck of the woods, but it's the IHOP that's like kind of.
IHOP ain't the greatest, but it's better than Waffle House. Like if I had a choice, and I could be like, see, okay, I think what it is IHOP. If I think about IHOP, I'm thinking about iconic dishes. I can think about the amazing pancakes with the different types of fruits there. What is they call it? The fresh and fruity.
IHOP used to be amazing. The quality like nosedive.
Yeah, definitely. But they still have their iconic items. I can go to Denny's. They have their iconic items. Something a little bit different than the rest of the breakfast places.
Waffle House got some iconic items.
Like what?
Waffles.
Like everybody else got waffles? You feel me? There's a diner here called Double T Diner. And I even said that place is better than Waffle House because
Man,
Double
you get
T
your
Diner.
off special, bro. You be straight.
I'm good. That place is carbs, and more carbs. That shit is 50% bread and 50%
Denny's.
air.
Who
Look,
said Denny's?
Green.
I'm just saying
Well,
Denny's
he
has.
mentioned Denny's.
Yeah. I mentioned Denny's.
You just
Denny's
mentioned
has
it.
items that I can kind of think of that's different than everybody else. But Waffle House is the same shit.
Denny's has been
And they waffles is
my
like
no-go list.
they waffles like Lego my ego.
Yeah.
But like when I because we don't have Waffle Houses in Michigan, y'all. So when I first came across a Waffle House, I was and people like just be like, "Oh my God, Waffle House, Waffle House." I was expecting like those Belgian waffles, like those big thick waffles, the ones that you actually cook and make, on the waffle thing. And I'm like, "Oh, let's go to Waffle House." It's my very first time.
That's where you messed up.
Nah.
And I go to Waffle House, and it's these little thin, flimsy ass Lego my ego waffles.
Yep.
I said, and this is what people are.
Y'all over there fighting and
ranting and
But
raving
you
about
kind of did
it.
it to yourself though, Bridge. I don't know who told you about big
Ain't nobody
Belgian waffles this thick.
See, I ain't know nothing about Waffle House. I ain't never even seen it. I ain't never seen an advertisement because there ain't none here. So I'm thinking Waffle House is gonna be like some of the best. While people ranting and raving about Waffle House, it's gonna be one of the best waffles that you'd ever could see in your life. And they pulling out frozen Eggos, and I said, "What is?" And why?
They don't even have different types of waffles. This is just one type of waffle.
This is one waffle.
Just one.
They I don't know where they got the frozen waffle. They did you dirty because they supposed to pour the batter on the little.
They look like frozen waffle. They probably ain't. I'm just saying.
Dirty. That's crazy.
I'm just calling it that. It was equivalent to.
Okay.
They look like trash. That's what it looks like.
I didn't see them make no waffles though.
Your name is Waffle House, and you only got one type of waffle.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You ain't got no peach waffles, no chocolate chip waffles, no.
You're supposed to be the International House of Waffles.
Exactly.
This is Waffle House.
You're supposed to be IHOW.
Exactly. Give me a long list of different waffles. Why is your name Waffle House?
Nah, I'm not saying they's great, but the thing is just Waffle House. You can't knock Waffle House.
Nah, it's trash.
You're defending it because it's like a regional staple and everything.
But the thing is, you all right, Bridge. They don't do like you're not gonna see a Waffle House commercial on TV or on like
because they trash.
They're like truck stop. I kept seeing them because Mr. Bridge is a truck driver. I kept seeing them at truck stop areas. So they're like truck stop diner type things. Like if y'all know what Country Pride, you ever seen some Country Prides?
Mm-hmm.
That's what it was pretty much was like to me. Going to Country Pride.
Nah, I think what it is too is like here, like I said, Double T Diner is a little diner restaurant that's like their settings is kind of like the 60s and 50s sort of feel to it. But if I go to Double T Diner, I can get Maryland crab omelets with an assortment of like 15 different types of omelets. I can get different types of sausage, different type of bacon. You can get breakfast, lunch, and dinner at any times during the day. It's just an assortment of different stuff. But then you go to Waffle House, and it's like, we got eggs, bacon. Oh, what type of bacon you got?
Regular bacon.
Regular bacon.
Yeah, just regular bacon. They do the you can you got the hash browns. You could get them dressed up with the egg or with the ham.
It's just somewhere you go eat after you had too much to drink.
Yeah,
that's all.
That's what I told her. I was like, it's an after club sort of place. That's it.
Yeah, it's just something quick.
Because that's how they treated Denny's here. Denny's is pretty much like desert now. Nobody goes to Denny's.
I spent a lot of time in Waffle House in college.
The little breakfast places, IHOP and Denny's, they are all so like just nobody's there anymore. Nobody goes there to eat at IHOP and Denny's anymore here. I don't understand how they're still open.
At this
We
point,
are
why
not too
go to
bougie
Waffle
for
House?
Waffle. I'm not bougie at all. I just was highly disappointed, Dee. And
It's
I need
trash.
everybody to stop ranting and raving about it. That's what it
It's
pissed me
great.
off. That's
You know what?
bothered.
Whenever y'all come down
I'm
to New
like,
Orleans, I'm gonna make sure I take y'all to Waffle House and be like, look, I eat this. Like,
You better take me to some sort of woman who makes stuff in the
you better
morning and
take
then make.
exactly. You better if I come to
y'all gonna
New
come all the
Orleans,
way down here to go to Waffle House.
not to go to no damn way. You better take me
Yeah,
where
I
we
want
supposed to go, Ziggy.
some jambalaya over grits
You
or some
better,
shit
yeah,
like
you
that.
better
We
take,
got all that.
you better take us where we
Hopefully,
supposed to
y'all like
go.
oysters and y'all like all
You
that.
can see a
type of
Waffle
seafood
House in
food.
Ohio.
Yeah.
There's literally nothing to do down here but eat and drink. Just letting y'all know.
That's fine.
Yeah.
That's fine with me.
I want an omelet with crawfish in it, like something. Like
Yeah, they got that. They got
Crawfish on.
I want something a little bit different.
Yeah, come on down here, bro. We get some. Man, you already know Didi. Yeah, you already.
Ain't nobody going
Y'all
down
all
there
valid.
for no doggone Waffle House.
We got
You
a
better
whole
take me to the-
bedroom we don't even use, bro.
To the beignet spot. What is it called? Y'all better take me
Cafe
to
Dumont.
Yeah, Cafe Dumont.
Cafe
Doggone
Dumont.
it.
I think when we went to Atlanta, somebody I met down there was like, "Yeah, we can go to the Waffle House," and I just looked at him and was like, "Bruh, no, I'm gonna go ahead back to my hotel room."
I have limits. Like, no.
Yeah, ain't no
Like,
Waffle
I
House.
you go to a different state and you offer to take me to Waffle House?
You go to Waffle House.
Man, bruh, nah, I'm cool.
I
I can
told
keep that waffle.
you, my first Waffle House was in Ohio. The other ones I went to were in Savannah, Georgia, like right outside of Savannah, Port Wentworth, at a truck stop. I had better waffles at the hotel across the street.
There's a Waffle House in Virginia that we're kind of close to Virginia, so there's a Waffle House there. But then the only Waffle House that I know of in the whole state of Maryland is in one of the sundown towns. That's it. I never went in it because when I drive past it, I don't get out my car. Other than that, I've been to Waffle House one time and I was like, this place is trash.
That's what I was disappointed.
Y'all just went to it's like going to, you probably just could have went to a bad one. You know what I'm saying? Like, you could go to a bad McDonald's. You can go to a bad Popeyes or something. That don't mean you just eliminate all of them. You gotta try it again. Like, okay, it was trash this time. Let me try it again over here.
But see, those are fast food places. I expect this is like a diner that everybody just rants and
it's
like,
a diner. That's a good way to put it.
I love it. I love Waffle House.
It's not to say that the food isn't edible. It's edible. It's just why I spend my money here when I go to IHOP and get more diverse in my
Oh man, that's funny.
Selection.
No, IHOP not terrible.
Yeah. I'm not saying IHOP is a major cuisine. Like it's not top 10. I don't expect Gordon Ramsay in the back making me some waffles.
Fussing about the waffles.
Yeah.
This is trash.
At least if I don't like one thing, I have a selection of other things I can order.
You like having variety and options.
Yeah.
Okay. It's more of a
see, my problem is Ziggy, y'all got to stay off of Beyonce's internet, whoever else internet we want to call it. Y'all got to stay off the internet and quit making it seem like this was such an amazing place to dine at. Like, it is so good. Okay.
I never said that. No. Well, I guess people on the internet maybe.
Y'all got to stop.
That's like something like quick, cheap. I can get me a quick little waffle, some eggs, and then hit the road again. It's just something quick.
It's literally truck stop food. It's traveling food.
Yeah.
We hungry. Gotta get something to eat real quick.
I was in college and there was a Waffle House on the exit right by the school.
Just be like it is fine dining. Like, it's the greatest thing in the world. Like, Grandma Sharon back there cooking, you know what I'm saying? Cynthia and them cooking it up, and
yeah, they got the little pits in their elbows with the one hand
yeah,
on the hip.
Got the cake arms, cake beating arms, big ass chicken wang arms. That's not what's happening. This is a chain, and the waffles are whack.
Yeah, the food is just trash. It's just trash,
It's just like when people go to Popeyes outside of Louisiana, and they're like, Popeyes is trash. I'm like, I mean,
but it's good trash.
You know, it's y'all got to go to the ones down here. Like
it's sustainable trash.
Y'all,
it started.
Y'all Louisiana folks always say that. Now, if I go to doggone Louisiana and eat some Popeyes and it tastes like the one around the corner from my house, I'm gonna be mad.
Look, Didi is from Louisiana. It's not just me. He from Louisiana that moved to another state, and he telling y'all Popeyes outside Louisiana is ass.
I grew up on Popeyes, so I don't really think that Popeyes is trash. At least the ones I've been to, but I can imagine. But at the same time, Bridge is right. If I go to a Popeyes in Louisiana and that menu looked exactly the same and the chicken tastes exactly the same,
well, the menu gonna be the same. It's a fast food restaurant.
No. Y'all better have some collard greens in there.
Nah, I ain't saying all that.
Nope.
Y'all better have every item that's ever come out of Popeyes.
Like I said, Grandma Rosie, Grandma Cora, and all of them, they better be back up in that kitchen.
No, but it's when you order
making turkey tails.
Order hot and mild chicken is actually gonna be burning your mouth, not like hot and mild.
I don't care about all that.
That's not enough for me. I told y'all stop getting on this internet and bigging up all these doggone chains, and they just the chain food.
It is.
I want the dirty rice. I want that gravy with the shrimp that used to be on the dirty rice back in the day.
We got all that. Yeah.
What was that? The jambalaya. Mm-hmm. I want all them old items that they took off the rest of the menu. Yeah. I want vegetables.
I done had.
What happened to the vegetables?
Popeyes and like Alabama, Mississippi traveling. You know, let's get some trash.
I want actual stuff.
Yeah. We got you.
You better be living up to all that you talking about on this internet here.
Oh, it's easy. Yeah, y'all got it.
I'm tired of my state being the only one being held to a standard.
Greens. I want greens and hot sauce.
Y'all saw the Keith Lee dude come down here. Oh man, Louisiana is the best food.
But he also didn't go to Popeyes.
he ate all the food. He was like, yeah.
We know the food is good down there, but chain, that's like saying, oh man, the McDonald's is better down here. Come on.
No, I ain't say that. Well, I don't. Yeah,
wherever the McDonald's originated from, I did hear that it is substantially better, and I'm saying better meaning they have way more options than we do. They have like pizzas at those McDonald's because they test everything at that McDonald's.
Yeah.
That's what we expect from every chain restaurant, wherever you originate from. If I come to your state, you better have every goddamn item.
Yeah, come on.
All right.
We got, we got. You don't sell that, boy, by y'all. We got this. We got the special.
Yeah, it's like, I'm just saying, like, Waffle House is trash. That's all.
And I agree.
Yeah.
And it's tourist season, so whatever we say goes. Now, hush.
Exactly.
That's why.
Yes.
Hey, look, look, my daughter. Look, here you go. My daughter's a tourist. I got a little tourist.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, Leo season is better, but
look at
let the tourists live right now.
All y'all opposites. Here come Didi, Gemini season.
When is Gemini season? When is that?
In a few days.
That's June, huh?
No, end of May. End of May through to the middle of June.
Oh, well, guess what? That's not happening right now. So anyway, we're right.
Yeah,
that is trash.
Because that's what tourists do. We are right.
You related to a bull and you choose to F with me anyway. Who she talking to Didi?
Talking to you.
I ain't doing nothing. What I do? I be catching so many strays. I be breathing.
And then he said, I'm nice.
No one said Gemini's an ass. It's just not your time right now.
Yeah.
I don't know any Geminis other than you, Didi. So
I do, but they're women, and they've never been so far. I haven't found out the duality to them. They've always been same way, same personality, as far as I know. So,
nah, my wife's a Leo. So
yeah.
Hey, shout out to Leos. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So
gang, huh?
Leo gang.
She tells me all the time. She's like, I'm so surprised that we're married because Tauruses and Leos aren't supposed to be getting along. I'm just like,
I don't believe in none of that, but I'm gonna go with.
Yeah, pretty much.
Green said, I like you. I like you and I want you.
Yeah. When we met, she was like, what's your sign?" I was like, "One of them things. I don't know."
One of them.
And she told me, she was like, "Oh my God, my ex was a Taurus too." I was like, "I don't know that nigga, so
He ain't me.
couldn't tell you." Like, I
ain't
don't know
green.
what happened.
See, like I hear bad stories about Taurus men. Taurus women, no, but Taurus men, I've heard like bad stories about them. A lot
It's
of
always the same thing though. It's not really
Yeah.
bad stories. It's just
What's
people
your
picking.
sun and moon though? I'm
Yeah,
a
it's a
Leo
sun and moon.
rising with a Aquarius moon.
Yeah, I don't know all of my moons and the stars and shit.
I'm making it up, but
Yeah.
it doesn't that sound like something that
Yeah, I'm a nigga. That's all I know.
I'm a
Like,
black man in America.
yeah. Like, I heard like, oh, Taurus men are so stubborn, and it's not that we're stubborn. It's just that I'm right.
Green said, "I just know what I want."
No, see, that's a Taurus in general, man or woman. Like we're like that. But like I heard you men are something else.
I don't know what that means.
I've never had to date you, so I don't know. But
What are some of the things they say Taurus men are,
well,
though?
Somebody very close to me has a baby father that's one, and he's completely nuts and crazy. I don't know if that attests to his sign though. It might be more than that going on with him.
Or
But
maybe it's not
I
him.
hear no, it's him because I know
Oh.
this person personally. So,
Oh.
I hear that you all are like womanizers.
Green, like Tauruses?
Men, Taurus men can be like little womanizers and stuff like that.
Green,
And
like, I mean, if I'm
like
that guy, I'm that
like
guy. I'm
like
sorry.
generally you come off as a really good person and you are really good people. But I guess if the opportunity presents, you kind of take those opportunities and enjoy those opportunities.
What type of opportunities though? So we gotta
When I'm
be
talking about
sure.
the womanizing, the different women and stuff like that. So y'all like varieties is what I heard. Now I don't think that's always true. I think that's per person, per personality.
Green,
But,
like,
yeah.
Mm-hmm. I got a type. I got a type. I don't. The chance to dance with is great.
Mm-hmm.
No, I mean,
I hear that you
I
all
haven't been like that.
But I feel like us Taurus people have a certain type of cool charm that people draw to. And I think it's easy. I can tell you this. I'm sure you've never had a problem with getting women. That's what I'm saying. So.
Oh, we're
Mhm.
always surrounded by women. Oh yeah,
No,
yeah.
not surrounded by like
surrounded, they be flocking.
Yeah, it's not a problem for you to get one or to keep one or to move on to another one.
But that's not womanizing. That's
my dog just never in a drought. I mean,
yeah.
That's not on. I mean that.
I don't know. Yes, I've never had like long periods of being single.
Mm-hmm.
I think the longest I've been single after like high school, maybe like 8 months. It's the longest.
Mm-hmm.
But a womanizer? No, I don't think it's womanizing.
Yeah, out of here. Like, when people be posting about like different zodiacs and the Tauruses, and they always be like, "Oh my God, can't stand a Taurus man."
What about Taurus women?
Taurus women are amazing creatures. They're the best thing that you could ever come across in your life. No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. We got our things too. But like I think people they always like to generalize Tauruses as being stubborn and people that want to eat all the time. And we enjoy the finer things in life.
And we think we know everything.
And a lot of times we do actually. And I'm not saying that to be an ass. It's like that's how we feel. That's where the stubbornness, because see, people don't understand the Taurus type of stubbornness. It's like
there's more confidence.
Yeah, this is how we feel. I know that feeling is right, and you won't deter me from that feeling because this is what it is.
So it sounds like confidence being
Yeah, that's where
mis-
this. I think that's where the
misattributed as
yeah.
stubbornness.
I think
You're
that's where the
confident in what you
and the
believe.
stubbornness comes in is that we're okay being like in one place. We don't have to be all over the place. We don't have to hop here, there, and every. We're good being solitary and sedentary. I think that's the word for it. We're good for just like being in that space, being consistent, and not wanting to move. We're not happy with change all the time.
And Tig
It
said they
takes
love
us a minute to adjust to the change.
adjust to change.
We might not outwardly express, you might not can tell that we're struggling with the change unless somebody really close to you,
and you'll
somebody
talk
really
to
close,
them.
they get it. Yeah.
I ain't really rocking
they'll
it. I ain't really
see it.
feeling it.
But the change, we'll definitely move with the change, but we're not feeling it internally.
I also think part of it though is more so like we don't care about the same things that other people care about. Like if I tell you how I feel and you want to get deeper into it, and I'm just like, I don't know why we need to get deeper into it.
Well,
I
see,
don't
that's
care.
the
I don't
Taurus
care that much.
man. See,
Like, I don't care that much.
and
Well, it's
that's
not like I'm not
probably
saying
why
like get into the emotions. It's just like if I say something that's just a straight fact, like if I say the sky is blue, don't ask me, well, why do you think that? Because it is, bro. Like, why we got to get into all this? The sky's blue.
Yeah.
Look upstairs and blue. So I don't need to go deeper into what I'm saying. It's just this is right.
I feel
and that's why I used to like be really bad at writing papers because I never could expound on shit.
Yeah, it's just like
this it.
Why do you want me to over explain something?
Yeah. Why I gotta write a 10-page paper about this?
In a minimum,
I could tell you this in a paragraph.
Yeah,
leave me alone. Like
we're very blunt people. We speak, and then this is how it is. Like my wife always tells me all the time. She's like, "You're the most open about your, like you don't hide anything." And I'm like, "There's no point in hiding it. If you're gonna find it, you're gonna find it." So
right.
Might as well just tell you now.
I tell her all the time. She's like, "You the only person I've been with that never like cares if I go through your phone." I'm like, I don't give a. I don't care. If I was gonna like walk out on you, I just tell you, hey, I don't want to be in a relationship no more. I'm gonna go ahead and grab my things and I'm gonna go find somebody else. Like it just seems easier when you're just being honest. Like it just
it is.
Lying just seems like a weird cowardice way to do things.
Yeah.
I don't know. This is me.
But I think that's the difference between, I guess, the Taurus man and the Taurus woman. You all are much more cut and dry. I think there's a little bit more complicated. I think we're a little bit more complicated than that because we think more. And I'm not saying y'all are thoughtless, but I think women in general think a lot anyway. But I think things are a little bit more strategic and thought out first. And then we cut and dry and move on.
I mean, it is what it is. It's I just
we've gone off the beaten path.
It's cool.
The things with zodiacs, that's a whole episode in and of itself, talking about zodiac signs and talking about people have a big interest in that stuff.
Okay.
And
there is some truth to it. I do believe there is some truth and evidence of truth and correlation to it.
Well, if anybody here is watching on YouTube or Twitch, go ahead and leave in the comments. What is your sign? And what is some of the biggest stereotypes that you have to deal with as that sign? And maybe that's an episode we talk about next week.
All of us don't like to eat like that.
DD said his sign is a dollar sign.
But what y'all having for dinner? No, it's fine.
What is Tig? Tig's a Taurus too?
Yeah, she is. Yeah.
That makes sense.
April Taurus. Okay.
That checks out.
I think most of the people that we know ends up being Taurus.
Yeah.
Y'all just a bunch of Tauruses.
We just flock to the same area.
What is Pinky?
She's a Virgo.
Yeah, Virgo.
Oh, that makes sense. Checks out.
Yeah,
very much so.
Everything's starting to make sense. Okay, it might be some. It might be some to the Zodiac stuff. I see some semblances, but I do think some people take it too far.
Yeah,
I could
Pinky might be. Pinky might be mad at me because I was going to say that I was going to text it to her, but I was going to wait until we was on the show. Speaking of birthdays, Pink, if you're listening, I have a screenshot of a particular person that you know very well. Very well. Yeah. Wishing me a happy birthday. I just want you to know. For the next year, I'm gonna be teasing you about it for the next year. I looked at my thing. I was like, oh, all right, cool. Go ahead and put that screenshot that. Oh man, but yeah, I mean, it's been a good week. It's been an okay week. A lot of stuff going on. So
yeah.
Busy.
Yeah.
Good times.
And we're only in month 5.
But it came fast.
Regarding what you say, yeah.
Yeah.
we're only 5 months in. It seems like it's been a few years.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah. Next thing you know, Donald Trump's gonna be a special operator in Call of Duty.
Man.
He's gonna be in Fortnite.
Exactly.
Yeah. He sure is.
I would like to see how many people pay for a Donald Trump skin in Fortnite.
Plenty.
I'm not.
You know they
keep
are.
that.
Plenty of them.
They can keep that.
Then they're gonna have a team full of them, and then they're gonna be trolling you and dancing, emoting.
I'm not playing that.
His emo is gonna be that you're fired.
No, it's gonna be the fist from the earshot.
Oh Lord.
Hey, look, the way that they trying to catch people slipping, I wouldn't even play that game.
No, I'm good.
You mean to tell me you eliminated a president in a shooting game? That sounds like a threat. Nope, I'm cool. Y'all can keep that.
I'm playing that.
You can keep that.
I'm just and you as Goku trying to drive her. No, I'm good.
I will watch from afar. I don't even know if I want to watch it, just because I might be a witness to something.
Yeah, just don't.
Just keep him out of Fortnite. Just keep him out of video games, really. We don't need that.
I ain't meeting with the dude.
Hey, look.
Elon gonna be in it. Might be in it.
Man.
It might have all the tech moguls in there. Steve Jobs, Bill Gates,
Well,
Elon.
they had the Tesla, the Cybertrucks in there.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, Mark Zuckerberg.
Man, he needs to stop worrying about other people's companies and figure out, why did I buy this $500 virtual reality headset?
Metaverse.
What was the purpose? What are y'all doing to make this thing worth it? Not a damn thing.
It isn't, because you can't even be on it for more than an hour.
The battery just be like, oh, you just press the on button? I'm tired now. It's like, what? I didn't have $500. You gotta remember, I bought this thing like a couple years ago. At this point, like 2 years ago, I bought this thing because we was gonna play Among Us VR, and when I got it, everybody's VR systems went up. So now I'm just stuck with a VR system.
Yeah, because mine stopped working.
Yep,
just out of nowhere.
They got the Among Us 3D.
Yeah. So now I can do that.
I was like, this ain't too bad. It's kind of fun. Okay.
Oh, Didi, you done messed up. So everybody, I want you to pay attention to the chat real quick. Didi be talking about I'm rich and all of this. This man got a $500 thing for free because he was up there being promoted. Companies be sending him free $500 devices.
Front page.
Exactly.
That's what we call it.
Just out here famous. So famous they don't want him to spend the money. They just give him the products.
He's well connected.
Damn shame.
Yeah,
I wish I was like that.
At it, bro. If I had those connections, I use it too.
You know, I wish I didn't have to go to work every day to afford the things that I want. I wish someone could just gift me some of this stuff. Don't
said,
I have
"Don't you
free?
have free
What
stuff?"
free stuff? I ain't got nothing free. What's free?
So I ain't got nothing free.
I don't even have freedom. What do you mean?
Yeah, ain't nobody ever gave him nothing.
I paid for all this.
I know
Name one
thing.
free thing.
I know one thing that should be free. There should be grapes, turnips, vegetables.
We're paying for grapes.
Oh, we need that as a sound clip as well.
They're making us pay for grapes.
Hey, it's gonna be $5 per grape.
Hey, facts.
For real.
They're making us pay for water. Things God gave us for free. Water.
You gotta pay for healthy water.
Hey, facts though. Could be drinking nothing but liquid salt.
The free stuff is stuff that's going to kill you in the long run. So go ahead and pay for that healthy water.
Water salty. Don't stop drinking that, please.
Why has this got brown specks in it? Time to change your pipes. Go ahead and take this little Brita filter and make this happen. Like, you remember the day when you could buy those water jugs machines for your personal house and you had to pay like a subscription?
Oh, the little water, yeah.
Yeah.
You put the thing upside down on the little.
I think they still do it.
They do it for businesses. I haven't seen people in the houses. I haven't seen people do it at their house in a minute.
My mother-in-law has one.
Yeah, she gets she got to turn the jug over, get it just right so she don't spill out.
Yeah, the water jug dispenser. Yeah, she got one. They still do. You can go in like the grocery store and see. Well, they don't deliver them to your house. You probably just buy them from the grocery store now because they sell them at the grocery store.
Oh, you can just fill up. Hey, that'll last you for a little bit though. That water.
Yeah. Didi said they had one that got mold in it.
I'm good. That's a good point. Did that mildew, all that water residue build up?
You're supposed to clean it out though. You're supposed to put like little tabs in there and that cleans out your system. So
supposed to.
But another good show, y'all. Another good show.
Oh yeah, good show, man.
So remember, people that's watching on YouTube or watching on Twitch, VOD, I think that's what they call it. Go ahead and put in the description what is your zodiac sign and what are some stereotypes that you go through as that zodiac sign, and we'll read a couple off next week. And Bridge, you want to do Bridge confessions next week?
Yeah, I'm gonna pull so we can pull some from the Discord and see what everybody's saying.
And we're gonna work on the Real Ones Discord as well, so that we can get you guys to interact a little bit more when we're off as well. So don't worry, guys. We got a lot of stuff planned. So big shout out to Pinky. She's out there taking care of Mama Pinky.
Big Pinky, what up, Pinky?
She'll be here next week. And we're going to get up out of here. Y'all have a great and amazing Friday. Stick around. We're going to do like a 5-minute post show after this, but we will catch you guys later. Peace out, y'all.
Yes, we them real ones. Yes, we them real ones. Yeah. Gaming, entertainment, movies, and all things blurred. There's some rules to this here, and it's word to my nerds. I'ma take you through the steps. We gon' start with the first. Pay attention, it's the intro, so let's get the word. We the ones they hate the love, you the ones we hate the dub. If you ain't in the inner circle, tell me why you showing up. And if you think that it's a game, if you think that we the same, let me put it plain. You ain't with the gang, and not me. Green, Pinky, Bridge, and Zig. And if you didn't know, we about to blast your crib, and we them real ones. Oh yes, we them real ones. Oh yes.
All right, post show, everybody. Woo. That was good. 5 minutes, yes, 5 minutes. Because I got things to do tomorrow.
5 minutes.
Yeah, I gotta drive to
Things to do.
Baltimore.
One show.
I'm gonna drive to Baltimore. I'm gonna try to get some footage, and then I need to edit some videos tonight too.
What are you
I'm
gonna
not going
do?
to UPS.
You going to? Are you going out to eat or something? Or what you gonna do?
No, I'm gonna go see my dad
Okay.
because he been calling me all week and saying like, "Can you come get your birthday present?" And I'm like, I guess.
Yeah, come get your
He worry about that, and you just had surgery. He just had surgery.
He will worry, and if I don't go, he will worry about it the whole entire time.
My son, honey, my son, come on over.
My baby boy.
Come get your present, boy.
It's like I already know what it is, so what difference does it make? But yeah, I'm gonna go out there tomorrow, deal with that. I'm gonna take my camera and stuff so I can take some footage and get some. Figure out what kind of content, because I need to get more on a consistent basis of making videos.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna do that. I figured out what was wrong with my OBS. Well, I figured out what was wrong with my streams, and it was OBS. So I gotta figure that out.
Was you gonna go switch over to Streamlabs?
I might have to at this point, like, because I thought it was Marvel Rivals at first, and I was like, "Damn, it's just jumping! Like, what's going on?" And then I was playing Destiny, and it got even worse. And I was like, "What is going on?" So I switched to Meld to see how it would work, and Meld was like fine. Meld was like, as far as recording, it was fine. So I don't know what's OBS's problem, bro.
Diddy said Streamlabs is worse.
Streamlabs was giving me problems with Marvel Rivals, but with every other game, it was fine.
CPU hog is what he said. A lot of added plugins on top of OBS is a CPU hog.
Then I don't know what OBS did, but they need to revert back because that shit is ridiculous, bro.
So are you using like that Stream Elements live version or just the regular?
The website?
The Stream Elements live?
Because there's like a Stream Elements live like version to that to the OBS too.
Mm-mm.
It'll
I'm just
say
using
like
regular
Stream
OBS.
Elements live. Okay. And
I don't know
they
what's
just
going
had some,
on.
they had an update. I don't use it, but I did update mine like last week, I think.
Yeah, I use basic OBS. I don't.
There's a lot of updates.
Yeah, I mean, maybe I do need to delete it and just reinstall it, and hopefully, maybe I got to delete some of these plugins. But I don't have a lot of plugins. I just got like 2. Man, let me check for updates. Yeah, it says no updates are currently available.
Okay.
But I mean, when I have like that on, like the frames per second goes from 60 to damn near 24. And like,
yeah, that's bad.
I just be like, I don't know what's going on.
You gotta fix that, sir.
I might have to just go and see if I can find OBS before the last update and just download that version and see if I can keep it without updating it.
Okay.
But I mean, Streamlabs hasn't, and I'm lying on that one. Streamlabs did give me issues with Marvel Rivals. I don't know what it is, but Marvel Rivals and Streamlabs, but they don't like each other. But like I said, Meld was fine. Meld held up pretty good. It's just that I don't have the Meld hasn't done their hasn't put an encoder in there for AMD.
Oh, so did you have like a lot of lagging and stuff with it then?
Mm-hmm. But there was some times when I didn't get that much of a lag with Meld, so I was happy about that. It's just that Meld does have some stuff that, unfortunately, They just allow you to kind of. It's weird. It's like let me see. They added some stuff. Like they added the vertical view, which I'm actively trying to get rid of to see if that helps.
Vertical view, like for
they give you the multi-canvas. Yeah, so no, they give you the multi-canvas in case you want to stream to TikTok, but I was using it to do clips so that I can just go ahead and make the clip right then and there. I wouldn't have to worry about it. But now I'm just sitting there thinking, like, if I just do it right the first time, then when it switches to Twitch, I can just download it from Twitch off of their vertical and be fine.
Makes sense.
But I mean, the only thing about Meld though is that it does go off of your C drive and you can't switch it. So if your C drive only has but a certain amount of memory, that's pretty much it.
Yeah.
You can't switch it. I can't switch it to my, my other hard drives that has like 2-3 terabytes on it. I can't switch none of them. So it's fine, I guess. Yeah. I mean, it's cool. I ain't gonna worry about it too much.
Get it figured out, buddy.
Well, I wrote Meld on I think it was TikTok or it was Blue Sky, one of the two. And they were like, they just bought some AMD graphics cards. It's giving me a hint that they're trying to work on getting an AMD encoder.
Encoders. Okay.
So I was like, all right, cool. But
I gotta get back into that world because all the stuff you saying is I'm damn near foreign to me at this point.
Bridge used to be on top of all that.
That's how I got on it because the bridge.
Yeah. Bridge was building PCs on.
I'm so out of touch, y'all. It don't make no sense.
I think it wouldn't take much for you to get back into it.
No. It's just life been life and I
understood.
I gotta do life, unfortunately. I don't got green. I really don't. I wish I did.
You got what?
He said, Britt said, I ain't got green money. I said, I really don't. I sure wish I did.
What money?
Green, like, where y'all getting this from?
I'm trying to see can y'all show me the money?
I definitely can't say, I'm going to go to Micro Center and see and check that out. I can't do that. I be wondering if I could go to the gas station.
Look, I didn't say I was going to buy anything. I said I'm going to Micro Center.
I ain't going to Micro Center unless I'm going to buy something.
See, y'all know about the window shopping. I do.
You know how the window shopping kind of scope out?
I grew up on exactly. You don't get it today.
I don't want a window. I don't want to go in a place like I'll window shop anywhere else, but a place like that because I want to be able to buy stuff.
See, Diddy, you're wrong. I don't never say anything about spending money. What I say is I'm going to a place to see. I'm going to plan.
You can look that up online.
But sometimes if I ain't got nothing to do,
you want to get out the house. And,
you just said you want to get out the house because the world is crazy. It's either you is or you ain't.
Wait, Didi, about the headphones. Do you see new headphones? Or am I still wearing the same ones I had for 2 years?
Facts.
What headphones do you see?
The thing is, we should be happy we have a brother that's rich.
That's his third pair in the last 2 years. I'm just playing.
My third pair. Not as expensive as these ones.
He replaced one about 3 times.
I had the same headphones. What new stuff did I buy last week? I'm trying to. Where's this new stuff y'all talk about? Where is it?
Green bought me some Sonos headphones. No,
I don't even own Sonos.
Green bought me them Sonos headphones off Amazon for my birthday.
I don't even own Sonos. These are the only headphones I got.
Let him. He lying to y'all. He got me them Sonos headphones for my birthday the other day, y'all.
Yeah, I ain't got nothing. All right.
I was like, oh my God.
I is broke. Y'all notice there's nothing new in the back?
No.
It's all the same stuff. I can't even tell you what I bought.
In the back, good touch.
Yeah, it's just sitting back there. I got electrical one somewhere around here. But everything you see, probably Klarna. One way or another, just pay as you go.
Hey man, look, we got a rich brother among the ranks. We should be celebrating this brother. We shouldn't be.
Nah, I wish I was rich.
Me
Like I
too.
said, if I was, I'd be gone. I wouldn't even. I'd just be like, you know what? Yeah, let's just go on a trip.
Peace out.
Hey, facts.
Just go on a trip. Like I was in there thinking, like we should need to do like an annual,
Group
like a
trip,
cabin trip.
Yeah.
Cabin trip, a cruise.
Mm-hmm.
Well, some people, I can't remember. Was it Pinky that's afraid to get on the boat?
Yeah, she said she ain't getting on no
It's
boat.
like, you know what I'm saying? You get
Yeah.
on the boat, everything paid for already, except for the drinks.
Yeah, the drinks are mad
Everything-
expensive.
I heard you can bring your own liquor on there some kind of way though.
I'm sure you can sneak it on. I don't
That's
know
what
if it's
I'm saying.
allowed.
That's what I mean.
Yeah, I don't know if it's allowed, but yeah.
I know folks that's done it.
Mhm.
Y'all, everybody, y'all got passports?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Nice. Y'all already knew. Y'all knew Bridgehead.
Yeah, I got a year before I need to renew it, so I might renew it this year though.
Even though I ain't never
get
been
ahead
out.
of that curve,
never been out the country. But still.
I've only been out the country once. That was for my honeymoon. That's about it.
I think I've won. I think twice. No, yeah. Because Puerto Rico don't count.
You went to Canada.
Oh, I did go to Canada when I went to visit Bridge.
Did they ask you for the passport?
Yeah, they did.
You needed it?
They
Okay.
told me not to call and everything.
It used to be that's kind of new, Green. I have forgot. It used to be that we didn't need one to go to Canada, but now we do need our passports now.
Yeah, because they don't want you ignorant Americans over there no more.
And they actually said, what's your reason for even coming over here? What you doing? I said, we ain't never been this close to the border. We wanted to come see what y'all hitting for over here in Windsor.
Yeah. It's literally right across the river.
I didn't realize it was that close.
What you doing here? I'm across the street, nigga. What you talking about?
Yeah.
I wanted to go to the Tim Hortons.
And,
that's the only thing I know about Canada is Tim Hortons.
It was actually pretty cool.
Tim Hortons in Michigan, man.
I only know about Tim Hortons because of Wayne's World. That's about it.
Nah, there ain't no Canada thing. We got Tim Hortons all over the place out here. Well, we got a few of them here.
The Timmys. But the headquarters is in Canada.
Yeah. It's got the maple leaf on it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, maybe I want some maple syrup.
It ain't nothing but a doggone second-rate Starbucks.
Look, Bridge don't like Tim Hortons. You don't like Waffle House. What do you like?
I heard Tim Hortons supposed to have the best coffee ever.
Oh, you got one up the street?
I don't know. I can get good coffee at Speedway, but whatever.
Oh, Bridge, we can dress up like Wayne's World. We can go to Tim Hortons and do a whole skit.
We gotta get Bridge on,
Yeah.
Wayne's
content.
World.
It's content, Bridge. Content.
Yeah, we got to actually they put our Tim Hortons together with Cold Stones. Some of them. Yeah. Some of them put them in the same building.
And Cold Stone, that is definitely not trash.
It is not trash.
Cold Stone. Unlike Waffle House.
Look at him. Hush.
Cold Stone is
intolerant. No.
That's part of it. Look at this. Look at this Cold Stone. 3 out of 5-star rating.
I don't know who.
I like Cold Stone.
Cold Stone
remember my first, because we didn't have any here in where I live, but when I first experienced Cold Stone, when I went off to college, it was all the rave. We was like
a couple sprinkles.
No, they used to load that shit up.
Yeah.
I don't know about now, but
see, that's what I'm saying. They be
back in my heyday, back in the day, in the early 2000s.
Between them and Chipotle.
Yeah, Chipotle.
Big old tortilla wrap, and then here's your little.
See, they used to didn't do that. See, that was my first experience with Chipotle too, because we didn't have one here yet.
I said, man, what's up?
So man, I used to go to Cold Stone. I used to go to Chipotle. You know, I had the freshman 15, 20, 30, 40.
Cold Stone used to be that place.
I had the freshman 30, man. We had restaurants out there that we ain't have here.
Good.
I was like, well, shit. What is a wing stop?
Wingstop is trash. I will say that. Wingstop is trash.
I think
Wingstop is trash. Okay, we finally
it.
agree on that one. The Wingstop.
Yeah, I've only
Yeah.
had it once. And we actually finally just got one here in my city.
Like, it's okay.
We just got one.
Yeah, it's okay.
It's okay.
But it's not as great as it should be.
People be
Not as it should be. No.
Yeah,
I would think it would be better.
I think it's the people that they hire. The people that they choose to hire. I think they're the reason.
I feel like maybe they just using frozen chicken too, though. Like it's already cooked, like a Tyson.
Yeah.
I feel like it'd be like a bag of Tyson, and just
The pictures be looking great though. It's just when you get the food, it's like it's like it wasn't worth the $17 for a 10-piece, but it's all right, I guess.
Like Didi said, it used to be so good. See, I'm talking about early 2000s right now, not now.
Yeah, the 99 to the 2000.
Yeah, I'm talking about 2003, 4, 5.
I don't think we had a Wingstop back in 2000. We ain't get it until after
tall tea era.
Yeah, we had one where I was at school. Like we had a Wingstop. I think was it called Wingstop? It was called maybe something else. But we had a Wingstop. We had Cold Stone. We had Chipotle. I remember because I used to be eating that. I used to be eating Cold Stone and not Wingstop, but Chipotle all the time. That was some good stuff.
Chipotle used to be cool. Cold Stone, all that, but it's cool. It's cool.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe we need to have like another episode where we just talk about
food,
trash versus good stuff. Yeah.
What's good? Hey, look. I for real deal think all fast food is lackluster now, but
Yeah, they definitely lost their touch than when we were younger. Because like McDonald's used to actually have some fire stuff.
It used to taste good. It don't taste.
Yeah. It seems like they're just being lazy at this point.
Yeah, they're just throwing it together.
Because I don't know if anybody else remember
McDonald's.
The Big and Tasty.
I remember the Big and Tasty. It was good.
That joint was amazing.
You remember the Arch Deluxe?
Yes. Yep.
See, we showing our age.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember
when the Big Mac was actually something to get.
I remember I got a Big and Tasty story. I remember one time, it was right when the Big and Tasty first came out. My auntie, she was a big like eating out fast food type of person. So she had got her a Big and Tasty. She ate the sandwich and was pissed off and dissatisfied that it was not to her liking. She literally took back the empty wrapper, I can't even talk because I'm getting tired. Empty wrapper and the receipt back through the drive-thru, fussed and cussed, and got a whole nother sandwich for free.
After she ate it?
After she ate the fucking damn thing.
I would have been like, ma'am, you didn't like it after the first bite, so you just kept eating it?
She ate that fucking sandwich.
Nah.
And then got another one. I was like, wow.
Another Big and Tasty?
Yes, they made her another sandwich.
Oh, no, she just liked it, so she wanted another one for free.
Exactly. That's why I'm like, it was Big and Tasty.
Big and Tasty was awesome.
Yeah, I remember those. Those are good. The Arch Deluxe wasn't bad. It was a little different, but it wasn't good. It was good. Arch Deluxe was like some kind of spin on the Big Mac, wasn't it? Kind of.
Yeah.
I remember that. I've never had a McRib.
The chicken selects.
Yep, I remember chicken selects. Remember the shaking salad, the salads to shake up, the shaking.
Yep.
Yeah, they got rid of a lot of stuff. Trying to be a cafe. Y'all to put coffee at McDonald's and
they haven't got the right cafe stuff.
They don't.
I don't know. Some places just don't. They just don't excite me anymore. I remember when Burger King was the place to go to for a little bit, especially when a new movie came out.
Crispy chicken, fresh lettuce.
You make sure you go to Burger King. You get them.
Yep, you get
When
the
the
cup.
Wild Wild West comes out, you
Yep.
make sure you get the Wild Wild West burger,
Yep,
which
they
was just a
had all of
cowboy
them.
burger that they had.
Yeah, they had all the little specials for the movies and stuff. I remember that.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, I'm old. I'm old, Green.
Hey, look. You know, I'm still 26, so I
Yeah.
still got years.
Living your truth.
Yeah, my dad was asking me about my age. He was like, how old are you now? I'm like 35, right? I'm like, Dad, I'm 37.
Damn. Damn. Your
And
dad
then I
had
tease
to ask.
Well, then I teased my wife and I was like, yeah, me and you is finally the same age.
Oh, not finally.
Mhm. We only be the same age for like a couple months, and then she always made fun of me. She was like, I can't believe I'm dating such a younger man. Like, it's a couple months.
Literally. Hey, look. Hey, you gotta think about what me and Mr. Bridge working with over here.
Oh, he looks in his 30s too. So
Good for him. I don't know if he does anymore though. But
yeah.
he we're finally in the same decade together. Like we spend the last 2 years of the decades together. So our last 2 years of 30s we had together. Now it's my first 2 years of 30s, his last 2 years of 30s, and now this 40 and he's in his last 2 years of 40s. Call him grandpa. Yeah, he is.
I'll be just sitting here like it's 37. I got 3 more years. I'm cool.
It's gonna come
For
so
sure.
fast. I was just 37 yesterday. I was. I don't know what happened.
Hey, look, it happens to the best of us.
Now my hair turning gray.
My hair been turning gray. I was born with gray hair, so I'm cool.
Yeah. You do, Didi. Join the crew. Join us. Me, because anybody else 40 but me. Join us. Join me.
I got time.
I'm older than Didi. I'm older than Daryl.
I don't think I'm doing anything for real.
I
Might as
didn't.
well do something.
I didn't.
Y'all better do something.
I took my day off work and ran some errands and hung around the house for a little while.
You know what I did on my birthday? Paid rent. That's what I did. I paid rent.
Grown up shit. I know I did something important that day that ain't had nothing to do with me.
I paid rent.
Yeah. Everybody, what are you gonna do? It's a Wednesday. What am I supposed to do? Take
I haven't bought
to school. Pick them up.
I haven't bought a new camera since last year.
Okay. That's very true, but last year was only 5 months ago.
Well, it was about 7 months ago. I bought a camera.
That wasn't too long ago.
It was almost a year ago. But all right, y'all, we're gonna get up out of here because I gotta get ready for bed. And then I gotta edit these videos real quick before I go to bed.
Handle the business. Yeah.
Go see what the wife's doing.
Yep. I gotta do the same. Gotta do my check-ins.
Go bother her and make fun.
Well, send her my love.
I surely will. And I'll probably be home tomorrow if y'all want to play some games and stuff and whatnot.
I should be home. I'm off of work until Tuesday.
All right. Well, we got some Marvel Rivals stuff to do.
Let me update it.
Yep. Update that and update Destiny 2. Because if y'all plan on playing Destiny 2, they are giving away free armor and guns. And it's phenomenal. I like it.
Okay, I'm gonna have to pull that up.
Yeah, so I'll show you how to get it and everything.
Okay, cool.
All right, y'all. Have a good night, everybody. We're gonna be out. Peace, y'all.
Night night.